Hello everyone, KUICKSAVES here, and welcome back to another Realism Overhaul live stream. And I was downloading some mods during the countdown, so I've not actually got the game loaded yet. Yes, I noticed I think it was Forge Gamer, I downloaded Of Course I Still Love You after seeing your comment, and I thought, yeah, I've been saying that I'll download that mod for quite some time, so probably about time that I actually went and got it. Although it did bring up an error with the game. So I don't know if that's, I'm not sure if it's going to work. Apparently there's some conflict with MechJeb. So I don't know if that's going to work yet. I don't know why the game's not showing. It might be because it's still loading, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Hopefully it does load. Otherwise, unfortunately, I'll have to remove it and then try loading it again. And loading RO and RP-1 does take a while. But hello and welcome everyone to the stream. Hello Cyrus. Hello totally X33. Welcome. Now I get that error too and my game is all good. Ah, brilliant. Yeah, it's something to do with a DOL. There's the same DOL within MechJeb 2 and Of Course I Still Love You. So I've downloaded Wholecam VDS, so we've got that now. I've got Of Course I Still Love You on this save. I downloaded Kerbal Alarm Clock as well, because, look, that you can see the loading screen behind me now. Oh, there it is. it's there. The game is loading. There we go. It's in. We've got the game up. Brilliant. Here we are. And we're gonna jump in, but I'm gonna play some music in the background so it's not just me talking. Hello, Maman Jawula. Am I saying that correctly? I might not. Florian Vogue, welcome everyone. We're going to be back in RP-1. We're going to be playing some Realism Overhaul, which means we've got no simulations, no quick saves, no quick loads, no reverts. None of that stuff. We are playing, of course, with Principia. It's difficult, but I feel like we should be able to do well. So let's have a look. Let's actually come into Kerbal Space Program and let's resume the pain. I think it is, yeah, it's just the save is just called Pain. My saves are very inventively named. So you want to Star Raker, Test, Trial, Sandbox Mess, RPSA Redux, you know, like all of that, blah. Who knows what that could be? I've honestly got no idea, but I'm pretty sure Pain, just Pain, is our RP-1 playthrough that we're doing Realism Overhaul on at the moment. I might be a bit tired today. I got held up at work a little bit, which was a pain. I wanted to start this stream at about 8. I was supposed to finish at 7:30, so that was complete. I don't know why I was going to be able to start at 8, considering it takes me about 20 minutes to drive home anyway, and there's no way that I can set up a stream in like 10 minutes and get ready. That's just not, it's just not physically possible. The pain is finally back. It's been like 10 days since I've done one of these streams. I did not realise that. That's way. Hey, there we go. We've got Kerbal Alarm Clock. Lovely. So someone was saying, I think they were in the live chat, obviously, with the inbuilt alarm clock that we get, you can create an alarm around a maneuver or a planetary transfer window, but because I'm playing with Principia and it's a little bit wonky, and I'm also using transfer window planner to work out my maneuvers, you can't do that. As far as I was aware in the last stream, you cannot do that with the built-in stock version of alarm clock. So now I've got actual Kerbal Alarm Clock. Hopefully I should be able to work this out better, although I do have some alarms on here anyway. Why did I not name them? Why did I not name them? What is this? This is Earth to Mars. Okay, so we got Earth to Mars in 1 year and 151 days. But let's see if I can now actually put this into my Kerbal Alarm Clock, and hopefully this should be better. I need to change this to Mars first. This needs to be Mars, and we want to be at 28.6 degrees because that's roughly where we'll be launching from. 160 initial orbit. Mars, final orbit, 100. Yep, that's fine. We'll plot it. See, there is a lovely little button here that adds KAC alarm, and that doesn't work with the stock alarm clock, which is really bad. Hello, KUICKSAVES. Hello, Double Stuffed Penguin. Welcome to the stream. Pain like in bread in French, right? I'm what, like pan? Like yeah, pan. Hang on, I don't even know if you can see it. Like pan au chocolat. Is that even showing up? Like, wait, pan Tesco pans au chocolat. That was my breakfast this morning. Yes, I keep food in my office because I basically never leave here. But yes, no, pain like that, pan. Yes, indeed. Right, so yeah, we can do this in Kerbal Alarm Clock, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go to Mars. Yeah, we'll add KAC alarm, and hopefully that doesn't break anything. So look, yes, there we go, Earth to Mars, and it saves all the details. It's just so much better this way. It's honestly so much better. Sorry if you already tried it, I just got back. Yeah, no, it's because we're not creating actual nodes, I'm just using this mod here to do my transfer windows. That is how, that's why the stock system doesn't really work. But now that I've got old Kerbal Alarm Clock and it does work in this, which is fabulous. And yeah, I can just add a KSC alarm, which is awesome. So I can't really remember what I was doing. Apparently we've got Tubes 2 Electric Boogaloosh, or Boolagosh. What on earth is that rocket? I have a feeling that might be a lunar lander, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I'm forgetting what I've done, and I've got some upgrades apparently. So I've got 4 upgrades. What do I want to spend those on? How's our R&D looking? I'm going to have to quickly refresh myself before really cracking on with this. That's going to take a little while. I guess maybe these upgrades could go into the VAB, maybe? I feel like that, yeah, we'll whack those into the VAB there. Have we got any buildings? We've got a 1,500 ton launch pad being built. We've got 1 million funds, which is also a lot of money. That is a very, very large amount of money, so we'll see if we can do anything with that. I've been waiting for you to make a pain live stream. It has been a while since I've done one of these. Yes, it's been over 10 days since I did my last live stream. It's just I've obviously been working on episodic content and doing all of that and working and exams, revision. There's a lot that I've got going on at the moment, and I'm working on a special video that hopefully should come out relatively soon. But anyway, I am going to check what Tubes 2 Electric Boolagosh is and just make sure that that's something that we do actually want to launch. What up, KNASA? Hello, the Gaming Gamer Guy. Welcome to the stream. Spend, spend, spend. I do need to spend. I do need to be much more aggressive with my spending, because at the moment, I'm not really doing an awful lot of spending. And if I want to do anything fast, then I really should be spending as much money as I physically can. I don't want to have like 1 million funds in the bank. If that's just in the bank, it's not like we're gaining interest on it or anything. It's just sitting there. It's a waste. Oh, look at this. This is the Cat and One, the mighty Cat and One, with the very, very, very bad little face that I made on it in the last stream. But that, I mean, that's kind of right. This is definitely going to be a lunar lander, isn't it? Yeah, that's a lunar lander and a lunar orbiter at the same time. We can orbit and land the moon. So yeah, I think that's fine. We're going to cancel our edits because we're not going to bother doing anything with that. And I think I'll build another one. Basically, what a lot of this live stream is going to be is just, I think I called it the Lunar Lander Bonanza because we're just going to be landing loads of stuff on the moon. We've got the capability, we've got the technology now to build stuff and send it over to the moon. So we might as well just keep landing on the moon because it gives us a lot of money each time we do it. And we can also set up an orbiter at the same time as well. I think another thing that I might get to in this stream is designing some sort of Mars orbiter or lander, because we do have this Mars transfer window in 515 days. And actually, before we go any further, I also want to see when my next Venus window is, because we've only done a flyby Venus. Obviously, we want to orbit Venus, because we're going to get loads more signs if we orbit, and it's going to be great. So we will also check for a Venus orbit whilst I'm here. So 160, we are going at 28.6, I think that's where our inclination will be. Our destination will be Venus. We want our final orbit. Yeah, that's fine just to do that. And we'll plot that. And we have an Earth to Venus window. Even sooner, in 400 days. Okay, so we can definitely work on a Venus orbiter today as well. That'll be something that we do. And this will tell us exactly what we need. So we need, where's the Delta V? So we need 4,000 to get to Venus, and then we need 3,400 to actually capture. I feel like we can do that, maybe. What computer do I have? I have, well, I mean, I built my own PC. It's got RTX 3070 Ti as the graphics card, as the GPU. I've got 64 gigabytes of DDR4 3200 megahertz RAM. And I have an i5 9600K CPU, and it does me all right at the moment. Right, so what I'm going to do is we are going to duplicate Tubes 2. This is taking a while to think about it, and this is Why is my game freezing? Game, don't do this, please. Why does it keep duplicating? Oh my god, we just created 1 billion. No, we didn't. We only made 3, but I don't know why that was duplicating loads. So this is going to be tubes 3, and this is going to... I can't even think of anything funny. It's just going to be tubes 3, the tubening, the tubening. There we go. Tubs 3, the tubening. Save, and this will be tubes 4. Rename. Tubes 4. I don't know what this is going to be called. Did we really need this one? Did we really need this one? I don't think we did. But we might as well launch... I mean, we might as well launch it. Launch it. There we go. That's a nice short rocket name. Tubes 4, did we really need this one? I don't think we did, but we might as well launch it. Can I have a recap? Basically, we are at lunar landers now. We are at uncrewed lunar landings, and we're going to see how that all goes. We've done our first, and we're literally just going to be throwing. We're going to spam the moon. So much stuff is going to be thrown at the moon in this live stream, hopefully. Then hopefully most of it goes all right, and I think that's pretty much... Yeah, we've killed 1 Kerbal so far by leaving them stranded in orbit. What else has gone on? I can't really remember. We've done a flyby of Venus. We've done... I don't know what else. Flyby of Venus. We've not gone to Mars yet. Landed on the moon, orbited the moon, set up a load of satellites. Not done any sort of communications network yet, but yeah, no, everything is going all right. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into mission control, and we are going to pick up a lunar lander. Yep, there we go. 1 of 4 done. We're also going to pick up a lunar orbiter, because obviously we will orbit the moon before we attempt our landing. So we're going to grab both of those, and with that being done, I think what I will do is spend my upgrade points, because we do need to do that. And I'll spend a bit of money here as well. I think we'll go for... Oh, maybe 500,000. 500,000 seems like a good amount to spend. So I'm going to put 15 in there, and then we'll put maybe another 5 in there, and then we'll put 10 in there, and there we go. We're getting half a science point a day. Kanasa, it's too late for me, so good night. Yes, I know. Hello, welcome to the stream, but I did want to do this earlier. Unfortunately, I got held up at work. I've already said that, and yeah, I wasn't able to start this as early as I wanted. Anyway, we've got that all done now. That's only going to take 34 days to build Tubes 2, which is fabulous. And I think, yeah, we just need to time warp ahead to that. How many craft have I... Yeah, I need to sort that out. So we're going to go into the tracking station, clean up a little bit, because it's a little bit messy. And with the amount of craft that I've got at the moment, with Principia, unfortunately, that means my game is going to run at about 5 frames per second, which is going to be pretty disgusting if you... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, no. We do have Principia. I thought that was just stock. It looked like stock orbits. I was like, this is definitely a sort of stock orbit, but no. Principia should still be in play. I've not... Yeah, that's definitely a Principia map screen view. Absolutely. I was a bit worried, though. Oh, my God, we've got 31 debris. I'm going to have to get rid of loads of that. Excuse me. Right, Murina 1. Can I get rid of you? I don't think you're really doing anything. There's one that I've put in a polar orbit that I do, but yeah, we need to keep that because that's going to gain us loads of science. But everything else we can get rid of, like all of this stuff, we will get rid of, because otherwise it's just going to make my game run completely slowly, and that's going to be really bad for everyone. We want to keep the one that's landed. Oh, which one's the one that's going to be gaining us science? Because there's 2 landed, apparently. I'm going to assume the probe is the one that I want to delete. And to be honest, this has probably got all of the science that we can do anyway. So we're going to get rid of the probe. We're going to... Wait, what? What? Orbiting Venus? Are you? I don't think you are. You shouldn't be. I'm fairly sure that's not, but we'll keep that. Oh, yeah, no, we can get rid of that because we just need Murina 2. I'm going to get rid of the Bimupla 2 probe. We'll terminate you because you're not going to be doing anything useful. And we're probably going to get rid of you because I doubt you're doing anything useful as well. And we'll get rid of Murina 1 because that was an absolute failure. Lovely stuff. Hello, Razorback. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the most exciting thing that we're going to be doing all evening. We're going to be in the tracking station, just deleting absolutely everything that is a bit too much. Yes, this is a super duper exciting live stream. I promise we will get to some cool stuff later on, hopefully. Right, I need to keep that. I'm keeping Bumblebee 3 because that was my first orbit 2,500 days ago. We want to keep that because that might get us more science, and that might get us more science. But yeah, now what we're going to do is just get rid of all of this. Yes, I'm very sorry. I should have done this before I started the live stream. But one of the... What on earth? Why are we all the way at Pluto? What? Why is all of this stuff in flight? Where is this? What is going on? I'm so confused right now. Why is this all the way... Where on earth are we? Why is it all in flight? I'm super confused. I'm very confused, but we're going to get rid of all of it. We have to get rid of all of it. It's going to make my game lag to hell, so we will do this real quick, and I do apologize. But yeah, no, I was saying, one of the main features of this live stream series is that I wanted to do everything on camera. There's going to be no going away. Literally, the entire save, the entire career that I'm doing, everything will be done on camera, and then that way, like, you can see absolutely everything that goes on. Because, yeah, and it does unfortunately mean going through this, deleting debris. I really should go in the settings and turn off, like, when you get to a certain amount of debris to delete it, especially with Principia in play, because Principia does not like debris. Hello, Joseph Marks. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you said anything. What have you said? Accidental interstellar travel. I don't know. Like, we're miles away. We're at Pluto. How the hell are we at Pluto? How has that happened? There's no... I'm not capable of... I'm definitely not capable of going to Pluto yet, so I don't know. There's been some really weird, janky things in this save, alright? We somehow had 3 capsules in orbit at once, I think in the last live stream we did, which should not have happened. It's been quite buggy, and that may be because we're playing RSS RP-1 on 1.12.3, and obviously there are going to be a few kinks in the game at the moment. Oh, we can recover that because that's actually just landed. Oh god, there's loads of it. I mean, we have to. We absolutely have to. Oh, donation. Hello. OT44ETO. Thank you for the 5 BGN. I've got no idea what currency that is, but thank you very much. I appreciate your live streams, mate. Cheers. Thank you very much for the donations. Donations are always greatly appreciated. No idea. Kanasa told me. What did I tell you? Did I tell you something bad? It probably was something bad. What up, Kanasa? Hello, Mike Hawk. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. What, a Kerbal died? How? Yes, a Kerbal has died in this series so far. We, on the first attempt at doing a rendezvous, basically, I ballsed up. I got really close. I think I was about 20 meters away at one point, but because I was going too fast, it didn't count as our first rendezvous, and I was, because I was that close, I was like, I absolutely have to do it. Like, I'm so incredibly close. Like, it would be a real shame not to complete that contract. So I accidentally spent all of my RCS fuel on that craft, and, oh, hello, go away. And because I spent all of my fuel, unfortunately, I think it was Black Eagle Gaming was unable to get back home, so he was left stranded in orbit. Yes, things could have gone better. It's been the only death we've had so far. Probably will have more deaths, considering I'm not simulating anything. So I imagine by the time we get to going around the moon, things are going to be a little bit spicy, a little bit scary. It's definitely going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. But I've been doing a lot in RSS recently. I'm actually working on my stock parts in RSS video at the moment. I've been scripting that for like the past 3 days and working on some video stuff. And I'm really excited to release that video because I feel it should be quite funny. It's definitely going in a more comedic direction. Right, come on, let's get rid of... Am I going to be able to get rid of that? Come on, let me select you. Look at the velocity. It's going like 20,414,484 meters per second. What the hell happened with that? And I can't also select it, which is sad. Hello, Rail Cowgirl. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to... Yeah, welcome to Tracking Station Simulator. All we're going to be doing in this stream is spending a lot of time at the tracking station, apparently. No, that's not. We are going to be doing more. We are going to be getting a launch in, and we will be getting a launch in very soon, hopefully. What? I didn't even fly. I left. I clicked the exit button. Why did we come to... I don't know what's going on. I do not know. 10% the speed of light. Really? That was bloody quick. I honestly... Let's go back to the Space Center. That was bizarre. That was very bizarre. Pretty excited for that. You finally... Oh, wow. Thank you, Stonk Donk. Thank you for the 549 Norwegian kroner. That is... Oh, and it's even text to speech. I heard that. Thank you very much. You've already got like the Khan astronaut role on my Discord. I'm not sure if I have anything else to offer. What unless we call like something stock donk even. But thank you very much for the donation. Anyway, so with that being done, it is now that we've spent all of our time in the tracking station, it is time to get to launching stuff, I guess. We're going to launch Tubes 2 Electric Boulagosh. £40. Stop snorting Kofefefe. Is that how much it is? Is that how much it is? I can't actually see. Because it does say on my overlay. I think it converts it to the latest session top tube chat, so 48.33. So that's a lot. That does mean a lot. Thank you very much. Wow, 549. Kofefefe. Isn't that what like Trump said? That was definitely the Trump meme, wasn't it? He was like, oh, you deserve it. Thank you very much. Always greatly appreciate streams. Finally catching your live stream. Hello, Lone Star Sixer. Welcome to a live stream. If this is the first one you've been to, hopefully I don't disappoint. Maybe. I'm sure you should enjoy it. There's probably going to be a lot of groaning, a lot of things going wrong, things exploding, and everything going absolutely terribly. But we are now ready, or pretty much ready. Oh, we got another upgrade point. Ah, we're getting science. We've got 36 science. That's actually not too bad. Right, we're gonna... What? Slow down. There we go. We're gonna roll you out, I think. Do we need to go to... Yeah, we do, because it's a Captain 1 rocket. What? How many upgrade points have we got? 1. I'm just going to whack that into R&D. And I think before we launch this in 18 days, what on earth is going on with the Space Center? This is just... And look, I can see the stars. I think my game is broke. What is this? Look at it. It's like an earthquake happening in Florida. I thought we were in Florida, not bloody California. San Andreas fault has made its way all the way. Look, what? I'm honestly very confused right now. I don't know what's going on, but I suppose I can come into research and development by clicking here. Very, very odd. That is glitched. It did get donked. What? I'm really unsure what's going on there. Do we even have... Can I even buy anything with this? I suppose we could get improved power generation and storage, which does give us fuel cells, which are going to be important for going to the moon with crew. Do we get better solar technology? We get folding solar panels. They're nice. I think I might go for that, and then probably the next thing that we'll do, we'll go for like early docking procedures and start working on things like 64 orbital rocketry. So yeah, no, we will get that. That's going to take a while, obviously. We're adding that to a very, very long list of research. Kanasa, KSP is totally bug-free, eh? Yes, this is... What is this? I honestly... I've never seen this before. I have never, ever encountered this. This is very, very, very weird. Very, very, very weird. Very weird. Oh, what was that? That was a ding. Was that a subscriber? It was. Thank you for the subscription. You're subscribing on this? What? I should always say thank you, though. It might be from some of the videos that I've done recently anyway. Like, that subscriber will come up if someone, say, like, watched one of my videos and subscribed from that. They may not actually be at this live stream. But thank you for the subscription anyway. Maybe the KSC is an Autobot and it transforms. Maybe it is. Why is it transforming now, though? It is. I've never seen this. I've never, ever seen this. Very, 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 very peculiar. Right, so we got 338 days before our next interplanetary transfer. That's loads of time. And in that time, basically all we're going to be doing is launching to the moon. It's going to be the Lunar Lander Bonanza! And we're going to launch Tubes 2 Electric Boulagosh, and hopefully it should go okay. Hey Kanasa, can you update your real antennas video? I've been having difficulty setting things up ever since the real antenna update. I can't get early communications to the moon, even upgraded. That is definitely something that I should look at upgrade or updating that video, because I do know that they obviously have gone in and changed a lot about it. The same core principles are the same though. So like you add gain in order, or no, you can power your antennas more by providing more power. It adds more gain, I think, and with that you'll be able to communicate. Oh god, this does not look good. I hope my game isn't going to just completely die on me. And yeah, but no, I know all of the user interface has been massively updated and it all looks a little bit scary, and to be honest, I kind of know, is that how that should be? Yeah, I think it is. The Captain 1 with the cat face on the side looking very, very, very beautiful. Right, so we don't need landing info. I don't know why that's up. I'm fairly sure. Oh yeah, no, because I obviously landed on the moon before. Okay, so we're going to come into here. I think I need to upgrade my build points because these take a really long time to build. We are going to, or at least roll out, turn on our, not range safety, absolutely not. We're going to open up the terminal and we are going to switch to, switch to 0. And then we're going to run lan.kos, KOS. And this is an absolutely fabulous script from It's Ryan from the RO Discord that I have modified to not automatically launch. And I've actually uploaded it to my Discord now because Rail Cowgirl asked very nicely. So, Razorback, KSP recently started my own RO RSS save. Any advice for the sounding rocket grind? I mean, just I've done my 10 tips video. I'm just trying to think, what would I do? Try and only have like maybe 3 sounding rockets that you design that are capable of doing every single contract up to first orbit. Pick up first scientific satellite and first artificial satellite as soon as possible, and then that way you should be able to get like out the sounding rocket grind quite quickly. I think some people can do it by like 1952. I think I did it in 1954 on this save, although I almost got it in 1953, but the rocket balked, had a bit of a failure on the rocket. And yeah, just it is a bit of a grind. I can't really think of anything else to say at the moment other than that. I'm not sure. Watch my videos, watch my live streams, and you'll see how I get through the sounding rocket grind. Definitely go check out KSP. Wait, you're here already. Well, self-promotion on my own channel, of course. Hello, JM Studios. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, we're going to launch to the moon, so we need to launch to 54.50 or 54.5. That will do. We're going to go for 160 by 160. I'm sure this is all fine, although I'm fairly sure that's built for the Atlas, but I feel like this should be okay as well, right? So we've got all of those. That's fine. That looks good. Then we decouple those. That's good. Yes, I'm happy with that. We're going to launch to the longitudinal of the ascending node. I'm fairly sure that counts or means. And we're going to engage autopilot. And we're going to watch the mighty Captain 1 fly. The mighty... I still need to get a conformal decal with like a picture of a cat's face on these. Oh, are we going to get a sunset look? Oh no, the sun's gone down. Oh, that's really sad. And I've just realised I'm still in the frame. I should go now because I'm going to start recording this. There we go. I've hit start recording. And because I'm recording all of this for a series of videos that I want to do, I'm going to go bye. But we're still going to get to see the game. And then I guess we'll do something like this and we'll watch this launch, hopefully, and everything go well. Pluto landing yet? No, we're not quite there yet, Game Night. We're still quite some ways off of a Pluto landing. Oh, there we go. The Captain 1 is... what is up with all of these lighting? Look at that. That's so bizarre. Everything is so weird at the moment. Like, this just seems to be Glitch City. Like, there's just glitches everywhere. This is so bugged and so balked. But no Pluto landing yet, unfortunately. Shaking my head, disappointed in you, KSP. I know, I'm a very disappointing human being. I disappoint everyone. You just try asking Alicea. I am a constant disappointment. TD Channel went to Pluto. I do know TD Channel went to Pluto. He did Project Andoria, which he released all over the weekend. Ariane 5, first launch. Wait, what? Ariane 5 is launched? Hang on, wait, is Ariane 5? No, it's Ariane 6 is the new one. Ariane 6 is the new one, isn't it? I thought Ariane 5 has been launching for quite some time. I can't remember, but I know with the Arianes, I'm definitely going to be building some of those in for all Kerbal kind when I join, when Beardy and N9 start that series again and land on the moon so I can join in and probably do get up to some sort of shenanigans against both of them. I'm really looking forward to joining that series. It's going to be really fun. I was actually playing a game with N9 the other night, Hunt Showdown, which was really fun. SoNotTheHeroType bought me that game a really long time ago, and I finally got a chance to play it with N9 the other night, which was good fun. It was really good fun. And yeah, no, it's made me very excited to start up for all Kerbal kind. Ariane 5 had a software error and died. No, I was saying that using an old rocket software on a new rocket killed the first Ariane 5. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that. Kanasa, the Modlist debris landed on Pluto. It did actually. That is true. We have been to Pluto. We have been to Pluto, although I don't know how that happened. It was definitely balked because I did not send that, but yeah, when we were deleting all of that debris, some of it was on Pluto. So there you go, Game Night. We have been to Pluto, although it was a bug. So I don't know why that was happening. Kanasa, by the way, I had that debris on an escape trajectory glitch twice already in a slightly modded KSP. Also had a few other totally strange bugs. Yeah, that was very weird. I honestly, I don't know if it was maybe to do with Principia or what was really causing that, but yeah, no. A little bit strange, but at least it wasn't really anything kind of game-breaking. Although the fact that the Kerbal Space Center is just disappearing at the moment is a little bit concerning. I don't know what's going on with our Space Center. The fact that the whole Space Center seems to be turning into Optimus Prime or something. I think someone said that it was an Autobot. I'm not really a massive fan of Transformers. I've not watched a lot of Transformers, so I don't. Autobots are the good ones, aren't they? And is it like the Omnicrons or something are the bad ones? I don't know. I watched the Shia LaBeouf film, the Magical Mystery Shia LaBeouf film, the first one, and then I've not watched any of the others, and I've not seen the cartoons or anything, so I have no idea about Transformers. I have my Communitron 16 at 60 decibels per minute and 100 transmit power, but it says it's in idle mode. How do I activate it? They should just automatically be activated. 60 decibels per minute. Is that decibels? No, it's not. What is that? I'm not sure. That seems like an awful lot. Isn't that like if you bring the slider all the way to the other side? Like, what is my communication on here? DBL, yeah, 30D dBm, whatever that is. It's not Decepticons, okay, Quadridingle, Decepticons or dome thing like that. But anyway, yeah, no, I've got this at 30. I think 60 is if you've got it all the way over to the right. One thing, have you upgraded the tech level of your antenna? Because I'm currently using tech level 3, and I know now, in order to upgrade your tech level, you actually have to go into research and development and buy it. You have to go into the R&D building. You can't do it from the vehicle assembly building. It's a little bit of a pain, but it's the way that you have to do things now. And I know if you don't upgrade your tech level, then your communications will be absolutely shocking. Can I say, the most frustrating one was my brand new space station teleporting from an equatorial LKO into a suborbital trajectory over the South Pole for no effing reason. Yeah, I can imagine that's really bad. I don't know if you've been watching the Coming Home Redux series, but something similar happened to my Collins station in that series. It was orbiting Armstrong. I flew past it a couple of times and entered physics render range. And when I flew past it the second time, it just decided, nope, I don't want to stay. I'm going to time warp this, actually. I don't want to stay where I am anymore. I'm just going to completely kill all horizontal velocity and fall flat into the surface. Luckily, I did have a bit of an earlier quick save, so it wasn't the end of the world, but that was still really upsetting, and I lost a little bit of time going back and trying to sort that out. NASA, today I just got test flight, and you will be pleased to know that on the first launch it killed my Lunar Lander descent engine and killed Jeb, Bob, and Val. Oh man, that sucks, Bill Kerman. That really sucks. I've never, touch wood, never had a failure of a Lunar descent module engine, which is something, it keeps me up at night, okay. It's very scary that to happen. That is a gamer moment. That's a moment where you basically throw your computer out of the window and you're like, God damn it, I am done with this game. I'm absolutely done. Yeah. That's Alisea playing KSP apparently. I've never had that happen, and I'm very thankful. Although this live stream series, it could happen. It absolutely could happen. We'll see when we get there. Hopefully it doesn't, but who knows? Yeah, and I'll be using 2-stage landers so I can abort if the descent stage dies. Yeah, that's probably a smart idea. The Lunar module ascent stage has unlimited ignitions, if I recall correctly. I think it does, or it might have 10. I know the descent module engine has 3, which is great because technically you only really need to use one of those ignitions to land, because you can do it in one burn. It's quite possible with the LMDE because it's so throttleable that you can just kind of like really fine tune your landing, which is great because if you have a little bit of fuel left at the end, what I like to do is just use that stage to give a little bit of a boost. Right, anyway, we're in orbit. Woo! We made it to orbit. None of the RL-10s failed. We've got 788 meters per second on this stage left as well, which is actually pretty nuts. that's way more than I thought we would have. Oh, you know what I didn't do? That was really silly of me. One of the things that was broken on this before, I've just remembered, was the RCS from this stage was not working. So if we've got no RCS on this stage, so that's a little bit unfortunate. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to create a new stage, and we'll just use all of the RCS from our alternative stages to ullage and orient this spacecraft, which is it's a real shame. A real shame, but there we go. Now we got RCS. Yeah, these 4 don't work. That's a bit of a bummer, but oh well. Right, so let's make our way over to the moon. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up Principia. We are going to create a flight plan. We will add a maneuver. It takes about 3,150 meters per second in delta V to get to the moon, so we're going to do a maneuver of 3,150. And we're going to make the plan length about 5 days, because that will probably be about how long it takes us to get to the moon. And, well, probably be a little bit less than that, and then we'll move it around and see if we can get an intersect. That looks like we've gone a little bit too far. That looks fairly promising because we can see that it's starting to curve. I don't know, though, but what we'll do now is change to moon-centered inertial, and we'll see just how close we're going to get. We'll change that, and we'll bring this a little bit further. Oh dear, that's a very bad burn. We're going to have to be burning quite hard for the moon by the looks of things. Wow, yeah, we're going to be burning really hard for the moon. That's quite a spicy lunar burn, that. Is there any way we can get any closer? 6 million. Ideally, I want to be like as close as possible, like 46,000 meters. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's really nice. And we're coming in fairly equatorial there as well. I think we'll go for about 100,000 maybe. There we go. We'll leave that there. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. So now what we want to do is start our maneuver in 18 minutes. So let's point to the node and get ready to fire this up. And I've just realized I've accidentally gone off. So Kanasa, I had no quick save. Those are for pussies. I mean, when you're playing heavily modded installs for Kerbal Space Program, quick saves and quick loads are absolutely necessary. If you don't have those, then you're just asking for trouble. Obviously, this is a heavily modded version of KSP, of Kerbal Space Program, but I am not allowed to quick save or quick load. That's one of the rules. Even if the Kraken decides to rear its ugly head and come along and slap us with a ginormous tentacle, or whatever the Kraken has to slap us with, we're not allowed to quick load or quick save. Absolutely not. It's in the rules, so yeah. So we're gonna have to see how this goes. I'm sure it'll be fun. Why do I keep alt-tabbing out? I don't want to alt-tab out. I want to hit the M. Hit the M. Get rid of this view. And we've got our solar panels deployed. That's fine. Flight plan, I guess what we can do is, yeah, just time warp. Yeah, we just need to time warp around. Wait until this gets to about as close as possible. And then we'll fire this up. 3, 2, 1. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Someone told me that MechJeb is now actually good at performing Principia maneuvers. And I think Rail Cowgirl also said, so can we execute Principia node? Yes, we can. I think Rail Cowgirl also said that she uses this, and it works now, because it never used to work. It always used to fire a little bit too early, but apparently it now takes spool up times into consideration. So because I need this to be quite a fine burn, hopefully this should work, because I am not going to be good as an automated system. And obviously I have done this. I did this burn by myself at the end of the last stream, so I know I can do it. But if this can do this for me, that would be absolutely fantastic, and I would be very, very, very happy. But we are going to be burning in 38 seconds, and hopefully this does word. Is that nav ball modded? Yes, Opus, I am playing with Principia, which adds n-body physics to the game, and that is the nav ball that you get with Principia. It's very fun, but it also adds a lot more complexity to the game, but it's super, super duper fun. It'd be great. Love it when MechJeb automates stuff. I know, it is fantastic. Like I said, I have tried MechJeb before with Principia, and it did not account for spool up time, and it made the maneuvers wildly, wildly inaccurate, and it threw them off, so I could never used to use Principia with MechJeb. But that looks like that looked perfect. That looked like it was pretty much spot on. So I am quite convinced that this will be a very good performance of this maneuver. And if that's the case, then I don't have to worry about cutting this engine off and then faffing around, spending a load of time trying to get this as close as possible. But it does look like we're on our way to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are. We are going to perform this burn. And yeah, the engine fired up. That's always nice when that happens. So I'm fairly sure that we should be able to achieve our second lunar landing here. And I made sure that I picked up the contract. Well, we might not. This engine here, the Juno 4 6K upstage engine, what is our chance of ignition? 96.14%. So there's a 4% chance of failure on that. Quite low, but still not negligible. Something absolutely could go wrong. Pesky Bird, welcome to the stream. Hello, Rasmus. Welcome to the stream. Isn't it really late for you? Isn't it like 11 or something? I know Katniss has already been in and complained that I was streaming way too late. But I was at work, okay? I got off work too late and I wanted to start earlier. But unfortunately, I was unable to. Why is the maneuver time next to the nav ball all messed up? Oh yes, so this is also something about Principia. So we are burning, clearly, and we are expending delta V. We can see our delta V going down. However, Principia does not, like the stock maneuver does not take this into consideration. So as we can see, like our delta V requirements for this maneuver is not going down. But it is over here, Principia. We are performing the maneuver. We absolutely are performing the maneuver. Look, we can see that we are coming out. Principia is just all kinds of weird and janky in ways that no one really truly understands. Well, I'm sure a lot of people do understand, but yeah, no, it doesn't make the stock maneuvers move, which is a little bit weird. So, Kanasa, another bug was that when staging, right, here we go, come on, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? Are you going to work? Come on. That is not bad. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Yeah, that's way better than what it used to do. That's awesome. I can use MechJeb to perform Principia maneuvers now. That's brilliant. That's actually amazing. I am so happy about that, because that is something that was not really possible. Right, anyway, what we can do now is we can decouple this stage, and we are going to do that. Right, anyway, sorry, Black Eagle Gaming. Another bug was that when staging, the two stages would start to separate at 3 times warp speed. The catch, time warp wasn't on. That's really bizarre. Yes, mods and KSP just in general it's very, very, very buggy. Lots and lots and lots of bugs. Right, there we go. We'll move a little bit closer. We can get rid of this flight plan now. I don't need that anymore. We'll get rid of MechJeb as well. And we'll get rid of that. I do need Principia back there. I got rid of that. I was a little bit too ambitious, too eager. Yeah, right there. Oh god, no, I don't want to make the plan length 55 days. I just want not 58. Definitely not. 5 days. 5 days, please. Right, so we're going to get to the moon in 3 days and 16 hours. Our perigee, or our periloon. I think it's periloon. And Apolloon, or it might be something different, I'm not entirely sure. Right, so we're going to delete the flight plan, we're going to create another one, we're going to add a maneuver, we're going to make this in 3 days and roughly 16 hours, because obviously that's when our periloon is. Oh god, I accidentally put a plus in there. 3 days, 16 hours, where is that going to be? That's going to be there, so we want to move this just a little bit further forward, creeping it forward, because we want to start this at perigee. There we go. We'll go about there because this will change. And we want to go for about minus 800 because that's roughly how much you do need in order to... Not minus 8,000. God, no. That's roughly how much you do need to capture at the moon. Why is that not showing up? Oh, we need to increase this. We'll go for 3 days and... Let's just go for 3 days and 19 hours. There we go. Look at that. That's a pretty nice orbit. Although we can bring that down a little bit further, I guess. So we will do that. We'll bring that down to about there, maybe. Oh no, we need to bring this. We need to bring that there. So that's 100,000 by 75,000. If we bring that further back a little bit and we just come down and try and make this pretty circular. There we go. That's cool. 74 by... I don't know what. 74 by 76. That is perfect. But what we do want to do on our way over, this will probably change our maneuver, so I probably should have done this first. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. We want to bring this up. We want to go advanced. We want to go sun, and we want to go down, because we want to point at the sun on our way over to the moon. And that was with like 5 mods installed. Yeah, even stock KSP could be buggy as hell, though. It is. It's always been notorious as quite a buggy game. I mean, the Kraken is common knowledge. It's big. it's there. It has always been there. And someone was saying on a comment on one of my videos today, I think I read it, that the Kraken apparently originates from Pole, and I did not know this. Right, so what we've done there is we have just fired our RCS to spin us a little bit, so we're spin stabilized, so that we are going to be permanently pointing at the sun with this rocket, or with this spacecraft even. Because Principia, if we do not spin this round, then this will go all kinds of wonky. It will not maintain its orientation. The solar panels will not be pointing at the sun and will lose power on the way to the moon. With this setup, then we will get perpetual electric charge all the way over to the moon, and it's going to be glorious. We won't run out, and everything should be good. And hopefully, by the time we get over there, yep, that maneuver still looks relatively good. But what we can do, just to make sure that it will be spot on, is if we click that rebase button, and that should do it for us. Yeah, no, we need to change that ever so slightly because that's not good. We want that to go about there, probably. 71,000, and let's make that a little bit more. 75, there we go. So we are, oh god, we're only 64,000 is our periapse around the moon. That's fine. 64,000 will be a decent enough orbit. Right, so yeah, that is all of that done. Now we just need to wait the 3 days and 16 hours to make our way over to the moon. So that's exactly what we're going to do, and we're going to say bye-bye to Earth. Look, it's Australia. The place where the kangaroo live. And the koala bear. What else live in Australia? Big frigging ginormous spiders that live in shoes and boots. I'm fairly sure some of those live in Australia. I would not be able to last in Australia. I'm very, very, very terrified of spiders. I do not enjoy spiders. So when Rail Cowgirl the other day on Discord put a nice big tarantula in there, and then Katniss tagged me, and the first thing that I woke up to when I was in bed, I woke up to seeing this ginormous tarantula. I was a bit like, oh my god, why would someone do this? And it's just Katniss being a troll. Apparently Australia is scary. Australia has got all of the deadly animals. It's got deadly snakes, deadly sharks, deadly spiders, deadly everything. It's bloody hot, and I've never been, but I would like to go someday. I absolutely would like to go someday. And venomous snakes that can kill a horse in your garden. Oh dear. And snakes. I mean, the only poisonous animal in the UK is a snake. We get snakes called adders. They can kill, I think, but they're not very, very deadly at all. Right, so that was a nice view of the Earth. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to speed this up. I feel like I don't really want to go any faster than this because Principia can get a little bit wacky when you time warp a little bit too fast. But this is fine. We're doing about an hour a second, so that's not... Oh, hello! What on earth is going on? Oh, we've just... Our perigee has gone below the surface of the Earth because we're getting a weird... Blackadder. Yes, we have Blackadder in the UK as well. Baldric. Oh, God! 15 hours until the node. I almost completely screamed past that. Where's the moon? Where is the moon? 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 I see no moon. What has happened to the moon? Has the moon been demolished? Or I have a feeling we might be able... We're coming from the backside of the moon, so we probably can't see it. But yes, Blackadder is a very, very, very funny TV series, and I would highly recommend seeing it with Rowan Atkinson, Hugh Laurie... Oh, what's his name? Baldric. I can't even remember who plays Baldric. He's great, though. He also did, like, a informational series called, I think, Time Team, where they'd go around and, like, dig up historic artifacts and explain them. What was his name? But he's, like, a really smart man, and obviously he plays like a complete idiot on Blackadder, because he's just Baldric. Oh, but I can't remember his name. That's embarrassing. Rotate, deliver us the moon. Where is the moon? I do not see it. The moon. Oh, hello. The moon should be here somewhere. We're only 5 hours away from it. I have a feeling the sun is going to just disappear momentarily, and we'll be face to face with a ginormous moon. 3 hours and I still can't see the moon. We definitely are approaching the moon, right? I mean, yeah, no, we've got our perigee, our periloon is like 60,000. We're an hour away. Where is the moon? Seriously, where's the moon? Is that it there? 55 minutes. Moon? I appear to have lost the moon. Oh, there it is. There it is. I can see it now. That is the moon. There it is. Wow. That was very hidden. Look at it. That was very, very scary. Suddenly, moon. It is there. It is right there. Oh, the problem with this is now all of the close side or the near side of the moon is going to be in night, which is going to be a shame. Although, will this Earth be visible from here? I don't know. But look, a glorious moon. It's fabulous. Right, let's wait until we're a little bit closer, and then what we'll do is we'll stick to our node, and we'll begin firing up the Juno 4 engine. Suddenly moon. Suddenly moon indeed. That was very surprising. Massive ball just flying towards you. It was a moon jump scare. Oh, I definitely, when I edit these final videos together, maybe that will be a moment to have a jump scare noise. What exactly would a jump scare noise be, though? Just have like a random scream or something. I don't really play horror games. Horror games are definitely not my forte because I'm a massive pussy and I just really, really don't like them. they scare me, okay? I am not a very brave person when it comes to horror games at all, in the slightest. Right, okay, anyway, I think I'll get... Do I want to get MechJeb to perform the maneuver again? I mean, this one's a little bit easier, but I guess if it does it so well, I might as well. We'll make MechJeb execute the next Principia mode. In 1 minute and 22 seconds. An auto warp doesn't appear to be working. Which is a bit of a shame. Are you going to kill the warp, or am I going to have to kill the warp? I'm going to have to kill the warp. Okay, so auto warp doesn't look like it's working, which is a shame. The distinct smell of chicken. Juno, the little lad. Do you reckon it'll fire? We've got a 96% chance of this working. Will it work? Why are we... Come on, ullage. Hey! The Juno 4 6K engine did fire up, which is always nice because there is a very... Well, 96% chance it's basically like XCOM. I swear, if anyone's ever played XCOM and you're there and you're looking at like the sectoids, you're like, oh yeah, 95% chance to hit. That actually means it's like a 30% chance because it's friggin' XCOM, baby. I would quite like to stream some XCOM 2 War of the Chosen at some point because I do really enjoy that. Modded War of the Chosen is a really good game. really difficult with with mods, some of the mods that I would be playing with. And yeah, it's just a rage-inducing game, and I might even do some like funny meme videos on it as well. Depends on how much interest there is in a series like that, because obviously if I do videos that don't garner much interest, then my channel is just going to die. It is a shame. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. Just started trying to install mods, but they don't work. Any advice? Yeah, CCAN. I think I've seen a few people in chat say CCAN. Absolutely get CCAN. CCAN. For RO and RP-1, you can basically do a one-click install now. Well, it's a little bit more advanced than that, but it is great. And CCAN is just great for installing all sorts of mods on KSP. Highly recommend it. Is definitely the preferred way of getting any sort of mods now. 63,000 or 63 kilometers by 73 kilometers even, if I can get my words out. Orbit is absolutely fantastic, and we have orbited the moon, and that should give us, hopefully, if we come down here, our lunar orbiter uncrew. Yep, there we go. We are getting that. That is ticking down, so we will get that contract completed. And I guess I'll wait for that to complete. Yeah, we'll wait for that to complete. And what we should really be doing is running all of these experiments. So let's turn on absolutely everything. Run everything, please. Stopped? Why is that stopped? Oh, because we've already got that running. And there we go. And what we'll do is, whilst we're waiting for this, we will go for sun down again, and we'll do a little bit of a spin, and hopefully that should be all good. Collect science from around the moon and transmit it to KC. Okay, that's fine. Lick the button. Lick the like button. I would recommend hitting the like button, definitely. If you are enjoying the stream, and I'm being somewhat entertaining. I don't know. Sometimes I am, sometimes I aren't. It all depends on the mood that I'm in. But if you are enjoying the stream, do hit that like button. It means that I'll get more algorithm food or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how likes work with YouTube or anything like that. But yeah, I know. I think if you get more likes, then the algorithm does look kindly upon you, and that's always nice, because more views are always nice. It's always nice. Lick it! It's cheese like the moon. Is the moon made of cheese? I mean, that's a very Wallace and Gromit thing, isn't it? I always forget what the name of that episode is. I ain't exactly funny, but I ain't exactly not funny. I mean, I definitely feel like maybe I'm somewhere in between. I'm not sure. Maybe. my family always think I'm the funny one out of the family, so... I've had my sister call me up before when she's been in a bit of a sour mood, and she's just like, tell me something funny, because I want to feel better, and I'm there like, bread. Bread. It's funny. It's really a loaf. Right, anyway, Kanasa, oh, did I mention that the space station also experienced the time warp bug just before teleporting? Oof. The 3 times physical time warp bug. 1 like equal 1 food for Kanasa. Yes. Yes, likes equal food for me. I mean, I did until very recently. YouTube was my only primary source of income. And it's really, when you're like sub 100k subscribers, YouTube income is very not livable. Definitely not livable. I'm almost on 10k subscribers now. That's going to happen hopefully in the next couple of weeks, which is really exciting. That's 10,000 whole accounts. I would say people, but there's probably people with multiple accounts that have subscribed to me. But yeah, no, that's going to be a massive milestone. I'm very much looking forward to hitting that. But thank you everyone for subscribing to my channel anyway, who is here. And if you're not subscribed, why not? Anyway, what we're going to do now is we have completed that. I don't know why we're not transmitting any science yet. How are we? We're on the far side of the moon. How are we? Ooh, there's an orbiter there. There's something there. What on earth is that? What? We're getting a... We are on the far... There's something there, but we can't see what it is. Oh, there we go. Suddenly... Oh, it's the probe. It's the probe from this that we sent over. That was like the spent stage, the Centaur stage that we sent over. I was really wondering what that was. That was a bit bizarre. Okay, well, we are getting some sort of communication with there. We've already landed right in the Oceanus Procellarum. So we definitely want to land somewhere different. I think maybe we'll attempt a landing around here. That looks like somewhere that we probably should land. But what we are going to do first is we're going to kill Time Warp. And we are going to decouple this Bye. Yay. And there we go. That's off on its merry way. And that will hopefully get us a little bit of science and maybe a little bit of communication. And then we can just continue on round to the dark side of the moon. Hopefully, we'll get a little bit of science and we can transmit it and complete this lunar orbiter contract. That would be very nice if that were to happen. Does this mod have a life support system? Yes, it absolutely does. We are playing with Kerbalism. So we have to... There we go. Lunar orbiter uncrewed, all completed. We have to worry about oxygen. Oxygen, food, water, radiation, because there are Van Allen belts or radiation belts designed in Kerbalism. Stress is a thing that we do have to worry about. Obviously, this is an uncrewed vessel at the moment, so we don't really have to worry about that. But yeah, no, there's one of the... Yeah, I think Kerbalism is probably the most advanced life support mod there is, and it's the one that RSS RO RP-1 does use currently. Right, so cool. What we're going to do now is we are going to begin... Actually, no. Yeah, we will. I was going to say, we're going to begin to land on the surface of the moon. I think we'll wait a little bit, because I do want to get a little bit close to the sun, but we obviously don't want to go too late, because we want to have sight of the Earth. So the bugs just won't stop. Absolutely not. No. Like I said, KSP is a super buggy game. Super buggy. It stabilizes the craft if it was moving even a middle bit. Yo, new stream, let's go. Hello, Tuka Pancakes. Welcome. Why is the craft spinning? Yes, because Principia models all kinds of n-body physics, and in order to make sure that we are pointing at the sun and not making our craft move all over the place, we induced a little bit of a spin so that it would maintain its orientation towards the sun and I would not run out of electric charge whilst we were attempting a landing around the moon. Right, so we are currently over the Mare Nectaris. That makes me think of like honey, you know, like nectar. Where are we? We're here. I guess maybe we wait until we get to about here. Yeah, we'll start firing up now, because we should hopefully have sun, and we still also should have a direct line of sight to the Earth, so we will have communications. Here we go. We're going to be landing on the moon in 3, 2, and 1. Let's fire up the engine. It does ignite successfully. That is always nice. So we're going to burn this quite a lot. And then we're going to burn this for a third and final time when we get a little bit closer to the surface. And hopefully everything should go according to plan. But what we are going to do is we are going to bring up landing info so I know just how long it's going to be until we are going to be landing on the surface. Because this is all very important information that I must read in order to make sure that we don't go slamming into the surface. Maybe... I suppose, actually, Kerbal Engineer Redux. Do I have that? I do. So, let's show engineer... Oh, it's down here. Let's get this up as well, because this is going to tell me the biome that we're actually going to land in, which will be very nice. Right, I think what I'll do is I will wait till this gets to about... maybe like 400. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, we're coming over a nice flat bit here, so I think we'll wait until this gets to about 400, and then we'll kill the engine there. 409 meters per second. Then when we get a little bit closer, when that probably says like suicide burn countdown reaches, I don't know, 0 seconds. I think we get one here as well. Suicide burn countdown. We'll follow this because this is probably more accurate than Kerbal Engineer Redux. We'll fire up the engine again. Right, let's slow time warp down now. What we're going to do is we are going to point surface velocity negative, and we're going to get ready to fire up this engine. Hopefully this does ignite. If it doesn't, then we're in a little bit of trouble. Yes, we will be in for a very bad time. Right, so here we go. 25 seconds until we impact. That's in 6 seconds. Let's ullage this stage. And 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's fire now. And hopefully I haven't left that too late. I really hope I haven't left that too late. I don't think I have. Although I might have done. I might have left that too late. Oh god, this is close. This is, oh no, I think, yeah, I think I messed up. I messed up. We're gonna crash into the moon. No. 100 meters. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Oh, hang on. The probe mostly survived. We still got the engines. Hang on. Can we control this? Hang on. We might be able to activate avionics. Right. Surface velocity. Let's try and slow our spin. This is going to be really painful because we're missing one of our tanks. But we might still be able to do this. I think we're not going to be able to get out of this spin, though. Oh, that's really annoying. So, apparently, that's a lot better than it used to be. Yeah, no, this is balked. We're still alive! Can it survive? Why can I not fire up the engines? Come on! 24 meters per second. You can do it, probe. You can survive. If this survives, I will be gobsmacked. We're just casually rolling along at like 18 meters per second. Come on, survive. Survive. You can. You're only moving at 6. I think this is gonna make it. Somehow. This was such a weird landing. I mean, we've lost everything, so this isn't going to last a particularly long amount of time. We've lost all of our solar panels, but we should be able to complete the contract still. That's insane. Yeah, we lost most of our stuff. That's a bit of a shame, but somehow it worked. Promoted to impactor, definitely. I don't know how that happened. That was very, very, very fortunate. That was very fortunate, but obviously this suicide burn countdown, I need to pay more attention to that. I actually need to fire that when it gets there rather than letting it wait a little bit. What used to happen is if you went when it got to 0 seconds, you would start the burn way too early. It looks like they may have addressed that problem because obviously I gave it a little bit of time afterwards, and because I did that, well, yeah, we hit the ground at 100 meters per second and yet still somehow managed to survive. How much battery have we got? We've got 6 hours. So that is definitely going to be enough. That'll be enough to transmit quite a bit of this science. We'll get rid of the mass spectrometry, visible imaging, and the temperature scan. Unfortunately, we won't get the magnetic scan, which is going to be a huge portion of our science, though. But we'll still get, like, 50 science from this landing. But it does mean we're going to have to come back to the Mari Fecundatatas. Yes, however that's spelt or said or pronounced, I don't know. That's a bit of a mouthful, but we got the contracts all done. So that's really nice, and we've left a load of debris scattered around the moon. But oh well, that was all good, all good. So with that, we're gonna go back to the Space Center and crack on with probably the next lunar landing. This stream is going to be the Lunar Lander Bonanza. We're going to be attempting to land hopefully loads of things in the moon in this stream. That I can promise you. Hopefully, anyway. I would like to land a lot of stuff on this stream. I'm very... It's a stressful moment, very stressful moment, but things are going well. Things are going very well. Kanasa, did you see the Crew 4 launch? After Dragon's separation, there was an Apollo 17 astronaut who walked on the moon. Moon. I did not see the Crew 4 launch. No, I know that was today, wasn't it? That was earlier on today, I think. Like, just after I woke up, I think someone on the Discord did talk about the Crew 4 launch. And if you don't know about the Discord, definitely go check out the Discord. There should be a link in the description if I've remembered to put it in. I may have done, I may not have done. I'm usually pretty bad at forgetting those kind of things. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to come back in there for a second. So I've just clicked the wrong screen. Anyway, there we go. Let's do the next one. We get a few upgrade points as well, which is fabulous, and I think I'm going to put those into here. I want to get the build rate up to about 4. We've got 1 million funds again, which is great. Right, so apparently the Space Center is still really glitched. We can't see what's going on, obviously, because it's night, but we are going to have to use these buttons to get around. So we want to come to Lunar Landing Uncrewed, and we can now pick up the far side lunar landings as well, which give us a lot more money. But of course, in order to do that, in order to transmit science from the far side of the moon, we are going to have some sort of kind of communications network up. Obviously, we deployed a satellite with our last lander, so that might help us out. but I don't know if it will. But we are going to pick up this one as well. And I guess we could pick up both at the same time. Like we're going to try it. We'll do that. Oh, no, we can't. it stops us from doing that. It does not like that if we do that. So we're going to do that again. We're going to launch another lunar lander. I've got 80 science, so we are going to pick up some new technology as well, which will be great. If we come into research and development, I think I'm going to go for early docking procedures, and then that way I can pick up the first docking contract. Although we could also get lunar rated. No, we'll go for docking first. Docking, I feel like, is going to be very, very, very important. But lunar rated heat shields as well. That's going to be a very tasty technology. That means we can do a lunar orbit and return, which we do need to do. That is absolutely something that I do need to do because I've already picked up the contract for that. Nodal arc in 108 days. Lovely. So I guess what we're going to do now is probably spend a load of our science or money. And I can't right-click any of these. Can I right-click? I can right-click them from here. We don't want to upgrade that yet. We don't want to upgrade the administrative building, so we never need to worry about that. We've got a new launch pad. I don't think I need to upgrade any of my launch pads yet. Space plane hangar. No, we want to upgrade the VAB. What's the next? We get 1 million and we get up to... So we get up to 80 at the moment. So we don't really need to improve that. And 1 million... Yeah, no, I can't afford that. I absolutely can't afford 1 million. So I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, we're just going to whack like another maybe 500,000. Or maybe we'll go a little bit higher. We'll put 10 into research and development, or maybe we'll get that up to 190. I went over 195, and then we'll put 9 into here, and that'll get us over to 4. Lovely. And how long is our technology going to take now? Hopefully not too long. These orange ones I'm a little bit concerned about though. I just joined. Hello Rocket Cello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Very, very fun. What's very fun? What is very fun? You should try Whirligig World. I've not heard of Whirligig World. I know I've got the Whirligig Nuclear Reprocessor and Coming Home Redux, which is a series that I'm doing right now, and that is the most painful thing in that entire series. Karnasa, hello! Remember to join Karnasa's Discord. Can't forget about sweet self-promotion. I did talk about the Discord earlier on. I did just mention it. I swear. I do try and promote that as much as I possibly can, but sometimes I do forget. Anyway. Okay, awesome. That is done. First lunar landing of the stream done, and we got a load of tech on the way. So we're going to have another... In 58 days, another lunar lander, 58 days, the Tubbening. And I think, yeah, we might as well just duplicate this again and just keep building these. Because that's all we really need to do at the moment. And I think we'll be able to use these for far-side lunar landers as well. Right, okay, that's fine. Let's right-click on you and we'll rename you. I don't really want that to be that long. So this is Tubes 5. I honestly, for the life of me, cannot remember why these rockets were called Tubes. I think it may have been to do with... Obviously, we're using the Saturn 1, which is kind of like a Saturn 1 with a cap on the side. And... essentially, it's got like loads of big tubes down the side, and I probably said tubes a lot whilst I was building, and that's probably where it all came from. Right, so Tubes 5, the tube strike back, obviously, because episode 5 is the Empire Strikes Back, so we wanna go for Star Wars. Tubes 5, the tube strike back, lovely. So in 52 days, we will get improved flight control. And then in 58 days, we will get the Tubes 3, the Tubbening, happening, which will be very, very nice. And I think we can time warp this fast without any problems. And then I think once we launch Tubes 4, the next thing that we need to worry about is our Earth-Venus transfer window. So we'll probably go in the VAB and see if we can make some sort of Venus orbiter. We get an upgrade point. Oh, very nice. I think I'll whack you in R&D. Yeah, that should be fine. R&D is where we want to spend a lot of our research and development points now, I think. So, Black Eagle Gaming, Karnasa, well, it's getting late and I have school tomorrow. Sigh, good night. Thank you for coming along to the stream. Enjoy school, I guess. It's probably not really, probably not really the right terminology. But yes, no, have a good evening. And I'm sure I will catch you at another stream. And I said, did you swap the cow out of the cow series of rockets yet? Well, we're kind of flying the Saturn now. So I feel like we've moved on from cows to cats, and we probably will be doing a lot of like cat series with the Cattons. Like we'll have the Catton 1, we'll have the Catton 5, probably. I don't know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll have to see how this series goes. We're still only in 1961. I would quite like to maybe do a flyby of the moon in the next 3 years. I feel like that's definitely where we want to go. I feel like we should be able to do that. Maybe that's what we focus on after we do our Venus window. So yeah, this will be built in 59 days. So that's great. And then, yeah, then we need to start thinking about building Venus stuff and then Mars stuff. So I think after we build, yeah, Tubes 4, then we'll head into the VAB for a little bit of building. Because I've not been in the VAB in this live stream at all. And obviously, I do enjoy spending my time in the VAB. It's a nice place to be. Right, let's launch Tubes 3. The tubbening. Vanessa, I got burbs. Can the next rocket lineup be bird themed? Also, info of burbs. I got 2 parakeets and budgies. I don't know much about birds at all. I really don't know. I'm not an expert at bird lore. I leave that to Charlie Day. What is budgies? Budgies are really small ones, aren't they? Like, isn't that short for budgeriagar, or I don't even know how you say it? Weren't they the ones that we used in coal mines to detect if there was like poisonous gas as well? I think that's what budgies were used for a long time ago. What about a dog theme? I suppose we could go for a dog theme. I'm not sure what themes we're going to go for, because I feel like we've had bees, we've had cows, we're now on to cats. I want 2 more themes, I think, for the stream series, but I don't know if we're even going to be able to do that. I'm not sure how many more themes we're going to go through. I'll have to see how the live streams go. It's a long way off yet before we finish the stream series, because we want to land people on the moon. We want to land Kerbals on the moon. That is the final thing that I do want to do for this series. So we're going to switch. I always spell that wrong. Switch to... God damn it. Switch to 0. Switch to 0. Run land.cost. Target land 53.27, so we're going to go ascent guidance, we're going to go 53.27, perfect, and everything else was absolutely fine. Yep, with that being done, we want to launch to LAN, and we want to engage autopilot, and hopefully we get a daytime launch this time, which would be very nice, because it's always nice when you get a daytime launch. Let's do a little bit of this. I feel like this launch pad here is definitely not big enough for the mighty Catton. Do I have camera tools? I do have camera tools. Let's get a stationary camera shot of this. Let's go for... Oh, hello. Let's get you there. Let's go by this building. If we go home and then bring this down and we'll zoom in. We'll get a zoom in shot and then we'll just sit by this building and watch as the mighty Catton launches. Like this. Lovely. The degree, minutes, seconds, not decimal. So 53 days, 26 is... Oh God, what on earth has gone on? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh, well, we seem to be flying very far away. That's a bit weird. Oh, hello, VAB. Strange. Oh, we are flying normally, though. So, engine failure in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully not. So, degrees, minutes, seconds, not decimal. So 50 is 53.45 in decimal. I think this will get us close enough, though. I don't really want to be. I don't really want to be doing all those kind of confusing calculations in my head. I probably should to make, but this will get us close enough. I think if we're at like 53, it should be fine. I don't know how it works out in MechJeb either. Do we have an engine failure? No, all of the engines are fine. I wonder if there's any sort of nice thing that I can do with this quickly. I suppose we could do like auto flyby position. We could just, you know, the target self. Maybe we'll set target with click. We'll target the nose. Target the nose. Max relative velocity, we'll go for like 25. Yeah, that'll be great. And we want to go, I think that's everything. Or maybe we'll put auto zoom on and we'll go for like this, and then we'll do this. And look at it as it beautifully flies through the cloud layer. I was about to say the crowd layer. and we'll just watch it ever so slowly fly by. This is why, when you do episodic content of Kerbal Space Program, nearly everyone, and I don't know anyone that's done any sort of successful channel, everyone will speed up all of their footage in post-processing, because obviously the game like runs at this kind of... Oh god, what is that? Oh, it's camera shake. It's camera shake. I was a little bit concerned then, but no, it's just the camera shaking as we go past the engines. I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to turn off camera shake. We'll do that like that. Right, let's fly past it again and hopefully get a bit of a better shot. I'm back. Nebula X Aerospace, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Camera go yeet. Indeed. For what do you use the console at the start? That tells me the longitudinal of the ascending node orbit that I want to launch into. That means when I start a burn at the LAN in respect to the moon, my apogee of that burn will intersect the moon, because I basically cannot launch directly into the plane of the moon, because the moon has an inclination that is lower than where we are launching from. Yeah, that tells me the orbit that I need to be in, so that when I burn at the local ascending node, or no, the ascending node or the descending node, that my apogee, once I complete that burn, will intersect the moon. If that made sense. lots of technical words then. I probably butchered that as well. I probably said something completely wrong, but yes, no, it basically, in layman's terms, it helps me get to the moon successfully. Alright, this stage is looking very good. I think what I might do actually is, if we come here, we'll get a nice little pathing camera. So we want to do this. We want to do new key here. We'll go like this, and we'll zoom in a bit, and then we'll go apply. Sync guidance go away. We'll go apply, and then we'll do a new key, and then we'll zoom out a bit whilst actually moving in. Come on, move speed. Let's move a bit closer and zoom out, and then that way we get a lovely zoom. Right, real time, secondary smoothing. Like, let's do this. Apply, hit home. And there we go, we should hopefully get a bit of a zoom out and a zoom in at the same time as this stage fires up, as the second stage fires up. And we should get a nice view of this stage firing up as that stage decouples. Oh no, we had an engine failure! No, the one RL-10 that couldn't. This means this is going to be really painful getting to orbit, but we should still be able to get to orbit, but we are going to be overburning those 5 other RL-10s quite a way. 6 RL-10s is great for redundancy. Ooh, dang. How can you do gravity assists? In Principia, I think Principia gravity assists are actually easier than in stock. It's well, I don't know. Reach has done a video on it. He's done a video where he visited all planets in the solar system using only like 3,200 meters per second of delta V, I think. It's yeah, definitely go check it out, because he uses Principia on that. I'm not that clued up on Principia. I've only been playing it since about September, so there's a lot to it that I don't know. Right, okay, let's fast time warp through a lot of this. Oh god, oh no, we've had another, this is all going balls up now. Everything is going very badly now. We might still be okay, but yes, things are not looking very promising at the moment. No, Tubes 3, you were meant to be the tubes that absolutely could. We're pointing basically straight up, and somehow we're still managing to maybe make it into orbit. Oh, C4 can do it. It can, hopefully. But we will be overburning these engines by quite a way. So, this is the first time we've had a failure on the RL-10s, though, I think. I don't think we've had a failure up until this point. So, we've been burning for 150 seconds already. It's got 430 seconds of burn time. The ignition chance is 98%. Who knows? Maybe we will get something good out of this. Did I watch the Crew 4 launch last night at Docking 3 Hours? No, I did not. I got told about it on Discord this morning. I probably should go and watch that. I'll probably watch the docking once I finish the stream, though. I guess in reality, this failure means a loss of the mission. I mean, we've had 2 engine failures, but we've still got another 4. We still theoretically might be able to get to it. The fact that we got 6 engines, obviously that's really nice. I think if we lose another engine though, maybe that will completely balk everything up. We've got 130 seconds left of burn on these engines before we start overburning them. I think we will be able to overburn them, but I don't know how much by. If I come into my vessel info, or my Delta V stats even, how much longer are we going to be burning this for? A long time. What's that in seconds? 280 seconds. Oh god. We're going to be overburning these by quite a way. Oh no. I think this is done for. We've had a 3rd engine failure. We've only got 3 left. We've got half of what we started with. If this makes it to orbit, I will be bloody amazed. Because now these 3 engines are going to be basically overburning double what they should be. It still says we have enough Delta V to get to orbit, but whether... I suppose this stage has got way more than required to get to the moon. So, if the worst comes to the worst and all of these fails, we could just decouple this stage, but I need to have most of it. Like, we've got 600 meters per second in this stage that we can play around with. So as long as this is below 600 meters per second, then we should be good. We have now overburnt by a whole 100 seconds and we've still got 3 engines going. Don't range safety here. I feel like we can do it. I feel like this might work. It's let's wait and see. What orbit is MechJeb aiming for? So just 160 by 160. So we're really falling now, but I think this is looking all right. I think we should. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of things like it could go completely wrong. It could be all right. We've now been overburning by 200 seconds, which is ludicrous. that is insane. And actually, one thing that I forgot to do as well, that I was supposed to do, once again, I was supposed to fix the damn RCS on this, but I've not really been into the VAB at all in this live stream. It's been nothing but launches for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I suppose this is only the 2nd launch. Yeah, obviously playing RP-1 takes a long time. Look, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. We're gonna be good. We've got 17 seconds left, and I think what we'll do is we'll just get a lovely little shot of these as they all turn off. Complete success. Somehow, despite having half of the engines break on ascent, we have still managed to make it into low Earth orbit. Wow, the S4 stage is fantastic. Well, like the early S4 stage, the 6RL10 variant of it. Was that called something different, or is it still the S4? I think it's still the S4. Kalasa, if you would like to learn another language, which one would it be? I mean, I started learning German when I was younger because I did it for GCSEs. If I learned another language now, probably still German, I reckon, because it's probably one of the closest languages to English, so I'd be able to learn it quite easily. And I don't know, what would be a useful language to learn though? Probably like one sort of Chinese language, either Cantonese or Mandarin might be an idea to learn, because everyone's going to end up speaking Cantonese or Mandarin shortly. I mean, it's the most spoken language in the world, isn't it? Or one of them is, I'm fairly sure. Right, okay, cool. Let's end that, and let's get ourselves prepared to make our way to the moon. Again, hopefully, this time we land properly. It's the last, the last landing was a little bit janky. There we go, we'll decouple those, we'll turn that on, and once again, because I've been a complete donut, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we use the RCS from the other stages, because I was an idiot. I was very, very silly. Right, I think we will also activate the avionics on here. Activate those. Yep, and we will plot out our maneuver to the moon. Here we go. Right, let's bring up Principia again. Let's just do exactly what we did. So we want to add maneuver. We want to go for 3,150 meters per second or thereabouts. And we want to make the plan length probably about 5 days again. No, 100k, no, 20k subs. What? He deserves 10k subs. I am very, very close to 10k. Very close to 10k. I think I'm like less than 200 subs away now. I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be a huge milestone, obviously. Another 0 to the end of my subs. And yes, it means that my subs on YouTube started getting counted in the hundreds rather than the tens, which is scary because it means it looks like my channel won't grow as quickly. But it's also very exciting because 10k I feel like is a very big milestone. It's like, what is it, silver play button at 100,000, so technically maybe it's like bronze, except they don't send out bronze play buttons, unfortunately. I dream of getting a silver one day. Maybe when KSP 2 comes out and KSP becomes a lot more relevant again. Right, okay, so anyway, we are going to do that. We're going to try and get as close to the moon as we possibly can. Let's bring that a little bit closer. Right-click on that so we can see where we are. Yeah, we're going to need to burn a little bit more than that, unfortunately, so let's burn more. And let's try and get it. Can I set the moon? Can I focus view on the moon, please? Yep, there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Right, here we go. Any second now. And I think that, yeah, we're getting some very equatorial orbits around the moon, which is very nice. That usually doesn't happen with Principia when you're launching at all of these kind of weird angles. Right, so we want to go there or thereabouts. That'll be fine. And then we'll bring that there, 70,000 meters. I feel like that's going to be absolutely fine. And what we can do is get MechJeb to do this, because apparently MechJeb works now, and it did it really well last time. Like, really well. I do want to activate all of my RCS, just make sure that that's working. Yes, it is. So we are going to go for Maneuver Planner. We're going to execute next Principia mode. Node, even. I said. There we go. And this will do it all for us, which is fabulous. Because it's never used to do that. Great stuff. Seriously, guys, Kanasa is the reason for my love in RP1. Thank you, Rail Cowgirl. I got my silver and sat there staring at it for hours. Very nice. Have 500,000. I thought that's good. I thought you were on like 400,000. Kanasa, just saying, you taught me ullage and how to get into orbit. I've done, yeah, I suppose I've done some tutorials. Gonna remind you, Kanasa, if you decide to replace those with a single J2, if that shuts down, then that's it. Yes, I know. Obviously, the upgraded version of the S4B stage. I think, yeah, no, it's the S4 and then the S4B is the version with the J2, if I recall correctly. That would seem to make sense considering it's called the B. Why is test flight up? And yeah, one engine failure and it's gone. 444k, very nice, very, very, very nice. 444.52. Oh, that was nearly 444,420. Funny number. Very funny number. Just round it to the nearest or something. So I think when I started this stream, I was on, I think it says, because mine goes up by tens at the moment, I was on like 9,810 when I started, but I was actually on 9,810. But I can see like the exact number in YouTube Studios. I'm sure like Rail Cowgirl knows as well. But it's weird because you can't, I think only the creator can see their exact number of subs. Even if you go on websites like Social Blade or anything like that, that kind of like give you statistics about YouTubers and all of that, and like tell you how many subs and views and stuff that they get. Nowhere else can see like the number down to like the 1, except for YouTube Studio, I'm fairly sure. Can I say, is the next millennia going to come back? No, it's not. I have spoken about that on a stream, and I've killed the Discord now as well. Basically, the save that was for the install was super, super janky. It was an install that I put together in 1.10 before 1.10 was officially released, and I put way too many mods on it. Every time I went into that game, I'd be getting like 2 frames per second, even at the Space Center. It was just quite literally unplayable, so I've actually gone and deleted that install now, and unfortunately it won't come back. Although I was talking about maybe doing another cinematic RO series on my Discord today. Something that I would like to do, and it'll probably be like the 3rd chapter in the Kerbal Gets Real saga, but it would be in a sandbox. It would be RO rather than RP1, and it would be, let's make sure that we're going to perform this node. Yeah, no, sandbox, and oh god, are we gonna do this just fine? I hope we do. Come on, MechJeb, Principia, I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, we fired up without any ullage. That was risky. But it looks like we're on for a good time anyway. Yeah, no, the engine fired up. Yeah, no, I was thinking of doing like far future tech stuff in RO. So obviously like Kerbal Gets Real, the original was like from 1951, then the next millennium was from 2000. Then I'm thinking of doing like, you know, like 2100 sort of playthrough and install far future tech, which I do believe has some RO configs, but not RP-1 configs. So that might be quite fun to do. Okay, that was a series of a lifetime. Yeah, no, it would be nice to do what I've been talking about anyway, and yeah, that's something that I might do. So is there a mod which simulates the drag caused by the atmosphere, similar like the reality and not like KSP? Do you mean Ferromero research? That is kind of like the mod that kind of, it changes the way atmosphere works completely, and it is supposed to be quite a realistic model. It is part of RO, RP-1 and all of that. So official, KNASA, does the antenna position matter in a vessel? No, it does not. It does not at all. I think even in, well, it doesn't in real antenna. I think even with remote tech it didn't as well, but you did have to have some directional antenna pointing at others, but physically in the game you didn't need it to. You just went in a drop down menu and pointed it to it. Would you trust a blind optometrist, or are you an ableist? I'd probably, could you be an optometrist if you were blind though? Because obviously a lot of that would be looking at scans and stuff. I feel like you probably wouldn't be able to perform that job anymore if you lost your sight. I mean, I'm going blind anyway. Like that is something that will probably almost undoubtedly happen within my life because I'm type 1 diabetic, and I've already had to have corrective laser surgery, basically burning the back of my eyes to get rid of any additional blood vessels that grew there. So yeah, no, that's something that will happen at some point in my life. Very, very scary. But yes, real talks with KNASA. KNASA, next millennia, Redux when? I don't know. I'm not going to bring the next millennia back. I won't bring that series back. If I do bring another RO RP, or it won't even be RP1. If I bring back an RO series, obviously I'm doing this right now. Yeah, no, it will be like the far future, more far future stuff. Because there's something that I do want to do. After watching things like Nessis's and Reach's videos as well, far future tech in RO is something I do definitely want to try out. I think it'll be very cool getting some of the fusion engines from far future tech and still trying to keep some sort of semblance or resemblance of realism. And like if I did a sandbox save as well, I'd create my own storyline behind it rather than being influenced by like career contracts and all of that. Like it wouldn't be just me going absolutely mental, like building the most ginormous ship that I possibly could because it's sandbox. I would still like to keep some sort of coherency to the series and make it kind of make sense, but it would be like something that I probably develop as not a script as per se, but a storyline in the background. You can go away. Go away. How are you getting past my slow mode? Right, how do I ban you? Go away, bot. Begone, thought bot. Definitely a thought bot. I don't want to make you a moderator. How do I just report? Unwanted commercial content or spam. Yes, there we go. Begone, thought bot. You have performance loss. Do I have oh god damn it, no. Yes. Oh, well, this mission was just cursed, wasn't it? I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at the bot. Yeah, we're not making it to the moon today. This mission was, yeah, I mean, we lost a lot of engines. Damn it. I mean, is there anything on here that's worthwhile keeping? I can probably still get to the moon, mate. No, I don't think I will be able to. Oh, mate. Damn. That's really, really annoying. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll abort the node execution and we'll fire this up. Right. Let's kill Rot. Let's fire this and just fire this up and see if we can sort of make our way over to the moon. Turn this maybe into a lunar impactor or something. We only need 800 meters per second to orbit the moon. This is obviously going to be a really slow burn, but that's annoying. That's annoying. Really annoying. Slow mode is on. It's just not very slow. It's like, I think I've got 3 seconds turned on, because it seems to be... I feel like that should stop most spam, but it also means that people can talk at like a relatively normal pace still. Sufficiently sized egg. Hello, welcome to the stream. EGG. So they seem friendly. Well, it's not that slow. Slow mode is on. Yeah. Finally, a good link to click. I would probably not click on any links that got sent by that if I were you. Are we even making our way to the moon? Are we gonna make it? We might make it. This has just been a completely cursed mission though, hasn't it? It's been all sorts of bad. We've had failures on 4 of 7 RL10 engines. That's just a ludicrous amount of failure. You should get Nightbot. What's Nightbot? I probably should get something. I'm assuming you know probably more about streaming bots, considering... aren't you constantly streaming? You have streams going like nearly all the time, don't you? But yeah, I've got Stream Elements bot at the moment, but that doesn't seem to really do anything. Sufficiently sized. It's an honor having an egg on Carnassus livestream. Makes it 2,000% more funnier. Oh, I remember the days of egg. I do remember the days of egg. I fondly remember them. And I actually watched the stream the other day of when I sent the egg to Titan, where egg originally came from on my channel. Right, let's... yeah, we're going to be miles away from the moon, because that burn was horrible. You know what? There's not really any point in following this through, is there? We're not really going to gain any science from this. I think we could orbit the moon, but what's the point? I suppose we could leave it in orbit, and then this way... Yeah, you know what? We are going to do that. We'll absolutely do that. We'll leave this in orbit. We'll go for quite a high orbit, and then that way, what I can do is, if we want a far side lunar landing, if we go for a high lunar orbit rather than a low lunar orbit, it won't be as unstable due to the kind of like gravitational anomalies on the moon. And then this way I should have some sort of comms around the moon. This is also really funky music. I'm enjoying this. Right, so let's plot another Principia maneuver. This won't be a total failure of a mission unless this engine now fails. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna delete flight plan, and we'll create a new one. We will add a maneuver, and we will maybe... Where do we want to go from? Like here? Let's actually look at our craft and get rid of you. I want to bring this down, really. So plan length, we'll go for like 5 days. There we go. And let's see if we can get this down a little bit further. Oh god, no, that's very, very bad. Not that, please. Maybe we can... Oh, come on, let's just get this closer to the moon. That's not really doing an awful lot, is it? We bring that down to there and maybe mess around with where we actually do this. We might get a little bit closer. Are we going to get closer? Or are we going to be stuck? Oh, god damn it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the moon. If we go like way further on, because this has got deep space, so we should be able to... Oh, that looks better. There we go. That's much better. So if we do a quick burn about there and put us maybe into like this kind of orbit. Yeah, this will be good. 9 million. I think if we bring that down to about 7.5 million. There we go. That's fine. We'll do that. Banana egg cult. Wait, what? Where did the banana egg come from? I've only just looked at chat and I've seen suddenly there's bananas as well as egg. Play now for free. Banana and egg cult. I mean, is it like my equivalent of Space Cult, which is obviously Veos' thing? If you don't know about Veos, definitely also go check out his channel. Veos is an amazing KSP YouTuber. Does a lot of SSTO stuff. Gave me a shout out on one of his videos the other day. Very, very, very funny guy. I watched his SSTO guide video the other day, actually, to give me more of an idea how to fly them. Because the SSTO that I did in the short, which I uploaded last night, That is only the second SSTO I've ever built. I'm not really one for them. Right, anyway, we are going to perform this maneuver in 1 day and 14 hours, but once again, what we're going to do is we are just going to go advanced, sun, down, and we will make use out of this. Whoa! Oh, we've got 4 times time warp on, that's why. I was like, what is going on? Why is that so quick? Right, so we're going to do that off. There we go. That should hopefully be enough to spin us. And we should be in a good position here. Let's do this. Hopefully. We can still make some use out of this satellite. Or this lander. It will now be a satellite rather than a lander. It's a bit of a shame. But still, we might get something from it. I agree. Veos is a cool guy. Veos absolutely is a cool guy. Very, very, very cool. I don't know how to tell you how disappointing watching that performance loss was after the tension of seeing Cat 1 trying to limp into orbit. I know, and I didn't even notice it. It was, I can't remember, was it you, James Studios, that said on chat about it? Because I was too busy telling Thoughtbot to be gone, which was a shame. We will still make use out of this mission, though. We'll use this for far-side lunar communications, because we'll put it in a nice high orbit of the moon, which means hopefully with other satellites that we will be sending around the moon, we should be able to communicate with the far side of the moon. Hopefully. We'll see. We've got ways of making this at least have some sort of use. Femboy or tomboy? I mean, isn't tomboy like well, from what I gather, a female that likes dressing like a guy, I feel, and femboy is like a guy that likes dressing like a girl, maybe. I don't know, but I'm neither really. I've dressed as a girl once in my life. I've dressed, and that was for a friend's party, and I mean I looked the part. Tomboy is the opposite of femboy. Yes, Banana Eggs Empire. Banana eggs are the best. We shall prevail. I don't know where all this has come from. Banana egg cults. Maybe I should do. I was actually talking about doing channel memberships when I hit 10k. I don't know if I will do them or not. Might be something, you know, but I don't know what to give members. But maybe we could include, like, obviously with that you get like icons. I think in YouTube live chat. I think maybe if I did that, one thing that we could do is have like egg icons and all of that kind of stuff. Right, let's just try and skip ahead a little bit. Let's get a little bit further along in the burn. Right, 3, 2, how long's the burn time? 10 seconds. 2, 1, 0, and we'll kill that there, and we'll start sticking ourselves to the node. We'll get ready to do this burn. Kanasa, I made this happen. You did make this happen. We aren't speaking English no more. I mean, it all looks French to me. Absolutely. There is a lot. I honestly, like, the amount of egg that I've seen in my YouTube live chat, I've seen enough egg to last a man days and years and years. I keep seeing Banana Eggs Empire over in the chat, and it just makes me see British Empire. Of course, that's what I'm doing in Coming Home Redux at the moment. We're colonising the whole system. My inner colonialist, obviously, I am from the United Kingdom. It is within my blood. Although I think someone left a comment on a video, or it was on a live stream or something, and someone said, can you really colonize somewhere that hasn't actually got any, or like, can you really enact colonialism on a planet or a moon that has got no life on it already? But some of those planets do have life on them. Some of them absolutely do, like the equivalent of Lathe in the game, I think it's called Tau. That has like at least flora on it. And I also mean there's some weird things happening in that system. When I went to Combe, there was like that massive ginormous spaceship, which we are definitely going to hopefully investigate in a further episode. Although that being said, I don't know how much longer Coming Home Redux is going to last, because I would quite like to wrap it up by 50 episodes, and I'm working on episode 29 now. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. I would like to get that wrapped up and work on some other things maybe. I'm not sure, but it's still a fun series to make. Right, let's go kill rot. 2, 1, 0, and let's just kill that there, and hopefully that will be kind of like a decent amount, 8,000 or 8 million meters above the surface of the moon. I'm happy with that. I think that should be good. We will delete the flight plan and make sure that we have ourselves a maneuver once we reach the moon in 2 days and 13 hours. So let's create a flight plan. Let's make that 3 days. We want to make this fairly circular. Let's add a maneuver. And we want to do this in 2 days and 13 hours. 2 days and 13 hours or thereabouts. And yeah, we just need to move this ever so slightly further over. How much delta V have we still got left? 1,174, so that should be more than enough to capture in a lunar orbit. At least I'd like to think. We're going to go for like minus 600 here. I feel like that maybe should be enough. Not minus 6,000, God no. No, absolutely not. Right, so we want to make this a little bit longer just to make sure, just to check and see how our orbit's going to do. So apogee is 9 million. Let's bring that down. 8.9 by 8.3. I think we can probably get that a little bit better. A little bit more circular would be nice. Oh, God. What the hell just happened? Oh, I went way too far. I went way too far. So try doing this. Try doing this there. Yeah. Very funky music today. I changed my playlist that I'm using. I usually use Stream Beats Lo-Fi, but this is Stream Beats Synthwave. So it's something a little bit different. We need to go a little bit closer to that, actually. Right, let's bring that about there. So that's now 8749. Yeah, that's about as close as we're going to get. Cool, lovely stuff. So it might become hard to find bananas in the store soon. Bananas, we need banana egg probe. How on earth am I going to make a banana? How am I going to make a banana? That is absolutely something that I probably should do. Maybe when we do our Venus orbiter, I'll try and see if we can make it in the shape, or at least the colors of a banana. I feel like we could make a banana that we could send to Venus. Maybe we could send a banana to Venus, and that would be maybe one of the themes that we do. Bananas. Bananas everywhere. Everywhere I look, there is bananas. Conquer the Discord server. Banana Egg Empire. Banana Egg Empire. What would a banana egg look like? Maybe we will discover that in the next time that I go into the vehicle assembly building. Right, anyway, so with that being plotted, we're going to execute the sundown. We're going to wait until we get there. Start the burn in 2 days and 13 hours, and hopefully get a nice orbit of the moon at least. It's a shame that we're not going to be landing again. This stream has not been very successful. It's not really been the lunar lander bonanza that I wanted it to be. We've landed one so far, but it was a bit of a janky landing. I kind of broke the probe apart. Right, there we go. Let's spin to the sun, and let's time warp. Yeah, there we go. So in 2 days and 13 hours, we are going to start our burn. And things should be good. KSP 2? What about KSP 2? I am very much looking forward to KSP 2. I am definitely going to be doing a series on KSP 2 when it comes out. I've been talking with some other content creators as well, and maybe we'll do some multiplayer stuff. That should be fun. Ah, this time I can see the moon. I was not jump scared by the moon like I was last time. It was very scary. The moon did make me... it was an uncomfortable situation. I couldn't see the moon until it was literally like... all up in my face. All in my face and looking very large and rotund and ginormals. Right, okay, so node in 15 minutes. Let's prepare our burn. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's turn now. Let's go for the node. You should do a My Friend Pedro steam rocket. Is that from the thing that it's like Vote Pedro? I can't remember what that film's called. There's a film, like, there's obviously... I remember half watching it at Leeds Festival because they had it showing in one of the tents. I can't remember what it's called. Napoleon Dynamite, isn't it? Isn't it Napoleon Dynamite? Yeah, someone just said Napoleon. Check Steam. Oh, there's a thing called My Friend Pedro. I've not seen that. I've not seen that. I'll have to look after the stream. Right, node in. Oh, God. 2 seconds. 1, 0. Let's fire. And let's try and get a nice circular orbit around the moon. Hopefully this should be all good. It's only going to take us 30 seconds to burn this. Real shame about the landing. Really, really, really upsetting that we were unable to perform a landing. But we'll do it next time. Hopefully. No, thank you for the suggestion, Rail Calco. I'll check that out after the stream. Although I've just got another game actually that when I was playing, what was I playing? Hunt with N9 the other day. I was also on with N8 or Mark, as he's known, the two hosts of the podcast that they're doing, and he told me to get a game called Barotrauma, which I have since got, and I'm thoroughly enjoying playing that at the moment. This is a little bit of a janky orbit. It's not as nice as I'd have liked it, but you know, it will do. We've still... No, I don't have any more burns on this, do I? I've used all of the... Yeah, ignition's remaining 0. So I guess what we could do is... We absolutely could decouple this now. Actually. Yeah, we'll turn to the sun. We'll turn to the sun, then we'll decouple this, and then that should hopefully have constant solar power, which will be nice. Say goodbye to your normal life after playing that. I mean, there's I've got a lot of games. I've got a lot of games that are apparently life killing. Like I've got Factorio, which I do need to play. I know Sandbox Guy was setting up a multiplayer server, and I said that I would join that, and I still haven't. Yeet! Bye bye. I still haven't played that, and I really would like to do Factorio multiplayer. I also want to do Satisfactory. There's loads of games that I want to play on this channel. Like, Satisfactory, Factorio, Barotrauma, I really want to do that. Maybe something on that. There's, obviously I've done RimWorld before. There's a lot of different games that I like, and there's a lot of funny things that I could probably do in some of them, but it's just like, obviously when I upload something that isn't KSP related, it never gets any views, and that is not very good for a channel. Getting no views really does hurt the algorithms and all of that. Right, let's just make sure that all of this is running. Do we need to make sure? No, not really. But actually, if we go for one of the other, no, that's fine. We'll keep this here. And I think, do I want to do anything else with this? I'm quite content leaving this here. I think actually, I think this will be fine. We get hopefully perpetual electric charge. Actually, if we... Yeah, why are we not getting perpetual? I suppose if we decouple this, this should get us perpetual, right? 6 days and 20 hours. Why are we not getting... There we go. Perpetual electric charge. And this will act as a communications relay around the moon. Cool, there we go. That's that all done. It's a shame that we didn't do the landing, but you know, we made use out of it anyway. So how much does one launch of Cat and 1 cost? I want to calculate the real price. I will have a look. We'll go into BAB now. I'll have a look because there are some things that I do need to change about that rocket anyway, like the RCS. So we will edit the one that we've got currently building. And then hopefully this one should be successful because obviously... Well, we've not had a very successful live stream today. Things have been going very badly. Ganasa, how do I control RCS in space? I don't have near-Earth avionics, so I cannot control it. How does it work? You should start off with near-Earth avionics. Like, you absolutely should start off with near-Earth avionics. You start off with that from the very beginning. If you don't have avionics, that means you don't have RP-1, I think, because I think avionics is included with RP-1. Deep space, obviously, is for when you go, like, further than low Earth orbit. But that's confusing. I don't know. TGBE. What? Was Humpty Dumpty an egg? I'm fairly sure Humpty Dumpty was an egg. Dyson Sphere. I did do some Dyson Sphere program episodes about a year and a half ago. They're still on my channel. There's I think I did like 8 of them, and I was having a few issues with my recording software doing it, which was not great. Right. So what is wrong with these RCS? What is wrong with this RCS? Is it configured? Yeah, it's configured to nitrogen, so I need to change that to HTTP. Wait, what? I have hydrazine now. Ooh. Hello. I didn't realise I'd unlocked that. That changes things. That is... I mean, I could... Because this uses hydrazine. I could make these hydrazine. I don't even have to buy it. What? It's better. Much, much, much better. Oh, yeah, no, we're actually absolutely doing that. 100%. And possibly even changing this to hydrazine as well. Although, no, I don't really want to change that. But I think when we design a Venus orbiter, I'll change these because we got hydrazine already in this stage. Like, we've got hydrazine there. So we'll get rid of those because we don't need that anymore. We've just got, yeah, we've got hydrazine in there. That's fine. But when I design a Venus orbiter, we will probably think about using hydrazine as our RCS propellant now. I didn't realize I'd unlocked that. That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to do this. I did change that to HTTP, didn't I? I'm fairly sure I did. So we'll do that. And so, yeah, James Studios, it's 24,000. That is fully tooled up. 24,000, almost 25,000 funds for this one. For the Katten one. Right, okay, let's just make sure that that is all correct. We'll put that there. And I think that is all of our staging absolutely as it should be. So we will save those edits. Still going to take 37 days to build this. We will launch this, and as soon as this has been launched, after we've done hopefully another successful lunar landing, the next thing on the list of things to do will be to design a Venus orbiter. Yes, hopefully we should have enough. So we want to move that up to there, and I guess actually before we launch this we will design the Venus orbiter. So $1,122,725,937. That is expensive. How much was the Saturn V in terms of modern dollars? Will tank UI autofill with extra hydrazine? It won't, but that doesn't matter. I will have enough hydrazine in there to not really have to worry about that at all, I don't think. It should all be good. Right, there we go. We've got that built, so what we're going to do is we are going to roll that out. I'm going to go for upgrades. We have got one, so I think I'll just whack that into the R&D. And yeah, we're going to come into the vehicle assembly building for a bit and see if we can work on a Venus orbiter. Now, I think the Katten 1 is capable of lifting 14 tons. So that should be more than enough to be able to develop a Venus orbiter, which will be great. So Kanasa, because I'm at the moon, near Earth doesn't work, what is the solution for my RCS problems? You need deep space avionics for the moon. I know deep space obviously implies like further than the Earth's sphere of influence, but deep space avionics are required for anything over twice the altitude of geostationary orbit. So 72,000 kilometers. Yeah, 72,000 kilometers and further away from the Earth, you need deep space avionics, and you unlock deep space avionics relatively early on. They are quite pricey to begin with, but they do get a lot better. Right, my voice seems to be going. Hang on, let me just have a bit of a drink. Do I think a sugar rocket would taste good? I mean, probably not. But I'm not sure. I don't know. Sugar for me is bad. 1.23 billion per launch of Saturn V. Oh wow, so this is expensive. This is expensive. Very expensive to be launching. Almost as much as a Saturn V. Very, very, very pricey. Right, so let's go for a new vehicle. And this is going to be our Venus orbiter. Is there any way... Right, I know people have asked. I think maybe what's the best thing to make it out of? Probably, oh god, these have all gone black. They weren't like that before. I don't know what's gone on. Why is this all... Can we make a banana out of this? I bet we can. I absolutely bet we can. So if we do like this, and we go, we'll make this very, very, very lightweight. And yeah, 2x2, that should be fine. And if we go for plain metal at the bottom, and then we'll also make that black, and then we get another one of these. Oh, I can't copy it because it's the root part. We'll go for conventional structure again. We'll make this like this. And if we go, I think maybe we could go for like a cone. And we go for something like this. And then do I have RCS build aid? I do, lovely. That's going to really help with making a really janky looking thing. Because this is going to be super, super, super jank. And it's probably also going to cost me a lot of money to build. But yeah, what we could do is maybe do something like this. Oh god, I did not mean to do that. Bring this into here. Let's bring that over this way. Go like this. Why do like I always end up making some just super weird things on live streams? I don't know why. Like obviously it's a little bit bizarre, but it's what we like to do. Okay, so there we go. We'll do that, and then what we'll do is we'll get rid of our center of mass. I don't need that. There we go, and we'll turn this yellow. And I guess what we can do is probably do that. Maybe do that like so, and we'll load that. Oh no, I messed up there. We'll do that, and we'll do that. Let's try and make it more banana shaped. There we go, or like more banana colored. And we will store that color, and then we'll come into here and we will load the color, and then we're starting to work on a banana that we will send to Venus, hopefully. Egg, it's broken. You need to go back to the start. Restart the game. What? Oh, what with this? No. It's fine. I don't need to restart the game. I don't really want to be restarting the game now because it's going to take a while to reload, which is always a shame. I think maybe we'll make those a little bit smaller. Does that look like a banana? Not really. But, you know, I'm not sure how close to a banana I'm going to get. Why am I designing a banana on a live stream? How did this happen? What happened to get me to the point where I'm playing RSS RO and I'm designing a friggin' banana? How did this happen? Like, is that banana enough for you, or do you want it more curved? Is that a good enough banana? Will that satisfy your banana cravings, or do you want something better than that? Banana. This is getting dirty. Putting the banana in Venus. Oh yes, that's a little bit a little bit weird. Can the potential Venus lander an egg? I mean, I don't. Actually, we could see if we could do a Venus lander. We could make this maybe an orbiter. Although I think what we'll do is we'll flip this, and then we will have this riding on top of a probe core, and this is going to be our actual avionics package for Venus. Service module 2, we'll turn this into Blue Dog. We'll go for probably the Ranger again, because I love the Ranger. It's great, it's brilliant. We want to make sure that we hide experimental parts, and we'll just bring this like so. If I go for 60 degrees and I make 3 of these, and we'll go for maybe this. Extend the solar panels. Yeah, that'll be fine. There we go. It's like the glorious banana. Lovely. It shall suffice. It shall suffice. Yes, I feel like only 224 million. Okay, so about a fifth of the price of the Saturn V. So yeah, that's that seems a little bit better. Because otherwise that would have been bloody expensive to launch one of these, or launch one of those. Right, okay, so I've got in transfer window planner, I believe it was about 3,600 meters per second I needed in order to capture. I think it should say here 3,400 insertion, yeah, and ejection 4,020. Okay, cool. That should be achievable. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Right, let's get rid of alarm clock, please. Let's get rid of alarm clock, please. There we go. So I need... do I want to go for a lander at the same time? I'll see if we can go for a lander, because that would be very cool if we can do a Venus lander at the same time. But we do need an orbiter too. Right, let's get ourselves that on there like so, and probably completely... There we go. The banana has a purpose. It's got a communitron on the top. It's like the banana phone. That's old internet. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. That's really old. Wow, it's after 11 already. I need to get up in the morning, so I'm off. Thank you, Jimmy Maguchi, for coming along to the stream. Yes, it's 10 past 11. I need to wrap up. I need to carry on and like get cracking on because there's still things I want to do in this stream. Right, there we go. Yeah, it's the banana communications device. Lovely. I don't know why. Mariana, no, an egg. What's good, bro? Hello, Caleb. Welcome to the stream. I don't know, honestly. We're building a banana rocket. We're building a banana that's going to Venus. We're sending a banana to Venus. We are penetrating Venus with a banana-shaped rocket, apparently. or something along those lines. Right, so let's make sure that we do have enough electric charge. We've got service module 2 on here. I think if we go for tank UI, excuse me, we'll go for like maybe 5,000 electric charge, and I think I might make these, we'll make them a little bit bigger. We'll go for that, and that should be fine. Oh, no, we won't, because now that's clipping through this. Although, actually, this will be like this to begin with, so that's not too bad. But if we put, like, RCS build aid on, this is going to look horrendous. And I think what we'll do is I'll get these RCS quads. I think the quads are the ones that I want to use. Should have waterfall, yeah. And we'll just do this again. We'll build the way that I have been building. We'll do that there, and actually I'm going to set those to hydrazine now. Switch to hydrazine, lovely. We get tech level 1, awesome. And with that being done, we can grab another one and just place that on there like so, and there we go. We should have relatively decent RCS control with that. Right, so this is going to be the thing that I basically decouple at Venus, and we'll keep this. It'll have a little bit of hydrazine in it so it can orient itself, but really it doesn't need any more than that. So I guess actually we can use these tanks. We absolutely could. I could just use this tank and we could put high pressure, and what we'll do is we'll put hydrazine in here. If I remove those and put those back on, like so, that should give us the option to put hydrazine in there. Yeah, there we go. We have hydrazine. How much do we get in there? 21. That probably will be enough. I don't think we're going to really need any more than that. So we've got perpetual electric charge. That's fine. What about by Venus? It'll be even more. 2 egg-shaped fairing. Railcow's idea. Yes, 2 egg-shaped fairings crack open and out comes a yoke probe. Oh my god. Well, we could do the egg-shaped fairings on this, and we'll keep the banana, the banana, or maybe I could do that. Maybe we could do that. Although I don't know how I'm going to do the fairings, because basically, what I would like in order to land at Venus is, say, have like a shield, a heat shield with a fairing on top, so we could make this into an egg, and then we could try and make like a yoke lander. That might be something that we could do. Right, we need to make sure that we do have enough communications at Venus. So we're going to go antenna planning. We're just going to tick Venus, and no connection. Lovely. That's bad. Right, so we need to increase that. That's still no connection. No connection. Why are we not getting... Oh, maybe if I extend it. Antenna planning. Okay, let's go close, and let's go Venus. No connection. Oh, that's not good. Why are we getting no connection? Oh, it's because that's... Yeah, no, that needs to be S-band. Right. Let's try that again. Antenna planning. I did that last time. I screwed that up last time. No connection at max distance. Okay, if we raise that up, there we go. We can get a connection. We can constantly get a connection if we go for 46. There we go. That's fine. Cool. Communitron done. And what I want on here is I do want a good community. I want an antenna on this because this will be able to. I want a UHF antenna on this and a UHF antenna on the landing, and then that way we'll be able to relay that UHF to UHF, and then we send off our signal back to Earth on top of the banana using this S-band antenna. You have UHF selected? Yes, I know. I did that in the last live stream as well. I'm obviously a bit clumsy when it comes to that, right? So we will retract that because we don't need that anymore. Okay, so yeah, this is a Venus orbiter. That's, I think, all we need to do. But what we also need to do is, of course, add some science. And we do want a lot of science on this. So if I come to, where is science? What's part do? Oh, show upgraded parts. I don't care about that. I want to, and I suppose I can put hydrazine and helium in there for the rest of that. There we go. That should be more than enough hydrazine to control this. And we also need avionics. We need deep space, and that will probably change later on how much deep space avionics we use. Right, okay, come on. Where am I looking? Science, 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 science. I need science. Where is the science? Give me the science. Configure, where is it? Configure experiments. There we go. Right, let's go for orbital perturbation. I do want that because we're going to be orbiting, absolutely, and that's going to give us loads of science. Infrared radiometer, we want one of those as well. We probably will get a barometer and a thermometer on this separately. Radiation detector, I don't think we're going to go for, because I'm going to go for quite a low orbit, or at least I'm going to try and go for a low orbit, so I probably don't want that because it does need a minimum inclination, I believe. Yeah, minimum eccentricity. Minimum inclination. So we need to come in at a bit of an angled orbit. That should be fine for that. Right, radiation detector 1. Let's go for a magnetometer. And we'll also go for a mass spectrometer. Landed, flying host, space low. I think we'll have got most of that already. Although space low we won't have done. But do I really want to waste that when I could put something else on? Like an early TV camera? No, we'll go for the early TV camera, and I will put, if I come to science, we'll put a thermometer and a barometer on separately, and that should be fine. Like so, and I'll get rid of you. No, I just want one. Just want one, and we just want one there, like so. And there we go. That's the probe pretty much all done. Should have a decent amount of battery. Yeah, that will be fine. That'll be absolutely fine. Canassa, what is the best fuel for RCS? Depends on what engine you're using, if I'm going to be honest. Like, if you've got an engine that uses, like, Aerosine and NTO, then pick RCS that is also going to use Aerosine and NTO. If you've got an engine that uses, like, Mon 3 and... I can't remember. Mon 3 and NTO as well? What is it? MMH and NTO, and yeah. Just, if you basically go around the engine that you're using, but early game, HTP... later game, hydrazine, and then once you've unlocked all of these, basically you'll find kind of upper stage or orbital maneuvering engines that have these as their fuel, and I just tend to use these, the same ones that I have the engine. But I think Caviar B is also meant to be really good, like specific impulse wise. Like, yeah, we're getting 198 seconds out of this, and that's like 258 seconds. It's supposed to be quite good, I think, but it's also highly explosive and unstable in real life, so it's not used often. Egg rocket. We might go for we'll go for some egg fairings. So this is the Venus banana probe. Venus banana probe. Come on, Venus banana probe. Right, so let's have a look and see kind of exactly what we're gonna get at the moment if we do this. So we're gonna go for that. That's a really bad ring decoupler. If we go for like this and then put one of these on, like so, we'll go for service module 2. And we'll bring this up to about 1.5, so it's just kind of like hanging on there. And then this will be like our capture stage at Venus. We go for deep space, and we can make this quite hefty, I think. And then we'll probably use conventional structure tank. We'll bring that all the way up to there. Make this diameter 1.5. Do something like this. 1.5, and then we'll give it a mount. Oh, wow. Ooh, that's cool. We'll probably come for... I don't know what mount I want for this. I don't want the Centaur mount. I want probably just me old standard skeletal mount. Like this. Which one? Yeah, we'll go for skeletal SM. Your probe doesn't have enough control authority, I believe. No, it won't at the moment. Like, it's got 0.2. Yeah, I really should change that. It's 0.3. I should do that now. There we go. That'll be fine. Thank you for bringing that up, because I undoubtedly will have forgotten about that. I would not have remembered that. Okay, so why are they all blacked out? I'm so confused. Right, so we can go for the AJ10 mid, which has unlimited ignitions, or we could go for the Juno 4, which has 3 ignitions. I'm going to see kind of like what delta V we get out of each of these. So I need 3,600 or thereabouts to capture at Venus. And we'll see how much we need in order to get that. Where is the Juno 4? Where is the Juno 4? Question I find myself asking daily. There we go. So if we do that and then we fill this up with hydrazine, that variant of hydrazine, that gives us, if I come to MacJeb Delta V stats, that is going to give us not enough. We need more than that. We need more than that. We need about that much. And that's going to weigh 5 tons already. So, heffin' chonker. Yeah, that's about enough to get us captured into a nice low Venus orbit. I'm just gonna do this first before planning out on seeing whether we need a lander, because the lander's going to add a lot more mass. So if we come here and let's just really quickly throw together some... Although, actually, no. The reason why this probably weighs so much is because we've got 1 billion electric charge in here, which we absolutely do not need. So what we'll do is we'll come in here and we'll just give that, say, like 1,000 electric charge. Much more manageable. And that gives us 3,806 meters per second. There we go. We don't need that much. Let's bring this down to about there. That should be fine. So Kanasa, I just love how your community can literally make most of your decisions. It's pretty fun. Even if it fails, we learn. Yeah, it's always nice. Like, obviously, one thing I've always said that I've wanted to do is when I do stuff like on live streams, when I do stuff in series and all of that, I like giving a lot over to the community because it's fun to see what people can come up with. It's fun for people to have like their own impact and leave their own like impact on any of the series. That's why I had the Kerbal applications on Discord. Because I don't want to name any of my Kerbals. I want people, if they want a Kerbal in the series or whatever series, to be able to put themselves forward for that. And I think in Kerbal Gets Real, there's a lot of naming conventions that people did, and it's nice giving it back to the community. It's something that I've always wanted to do with my channel. Right, okay, so that is that. Still weighs like 5 tons. I'm probably going to do this, and then afterwards I'm going to see what the AJ10 mid looks like. So we're going to go for some of these. I'll place... How much delta V is that going to lose us? It's not actually that bad. So we'll go engine, and we'll do this now, hydrazine, because this does run on hydrazine, which is great. Then what we want to do is get a near-Earth avionics stage here. Also, a problem with this, 3 burns, like, if we need a deep space maneuver, that's going to be problematic. Hopefully we won't need a deep space maneuver. Right, we'll go for that. We'll go for service module 2. We'll go for near Earth. And this can, at max, be like 14 tons. That's the wrong thing. This here, yeah, at max, really 14 tons near Earth. Because I think that's how much the Katten 1 can launch at the moment. Right, let's open up hangar extender, go for a little bit of height gained, and we will come to fuel tanks, make a balloon tank like so, make that to be 2 meters, bring this down also like that. We'll go for, this probably needs to be bigger in diameter than 2 meters if I'm going to be honest, and we will give that amount as well. And we'll go for... maybe we'll go for just like that. That's fine. That's fine. And we'll see how that works for now. Come to the RL10, which is over here, non-extendable nozzle version. I don't think we have an upgrade for this engine yet, do we? No, we don't. It's going to be bloody expensive to upgrade that. My word. I feel like this is not going to be enough. But anyway, we'll fill that up with Hydrolox, and that gives us only 2,338 meters per second. Goodness gracious me. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to orbit Venus, you know. How much do we need? We need like 4,000. So if we go for 4,000... yeah, we're not going to be able to orbit Venus. Well, no, we might be able to orbit. Yeah, we should be able to orbit, but it's not going to be a nice circular low orbit. So we can go for something like this. Oh, how much? That's got 1 billion electric charge in it as well, which we don't need. So we're going to get rid of that, and I think I'll go for like 5,000. That should be enough. Okay, so that's now 13 tons. That gives us 4,717, which we don't need that much. If we... can we make this bigger again? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to detach a lander. We might be able to. And I might get better results using the AJ-10 mid. We'll have to see. Well, do you, Kanasa? Do I like the Banana Egg Empire? Of course I like the Banana Egg Empire. I think Delta V is in atmosphere mode. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this side. So that tells you the vacuum, Delta V. Like this doesn't matter. Yeah, this will always tell you the vacuum, Delta V, over on that side. So we can absolutely, yeah, we might be able to get a low orbit. Like, I'm fairly sure that we can do 14 tons. Right, okay. Fair enough. So, yeah, that'll be enough to get us there and capture us into a decent orbit. But I want to check and see how well the AJ-10 mid will do instead. Because with the AJ-10 mid, a bonus for this is obviously it has unlimited ignitions. So if we do need to perform a deep space maneuver, this is probably better for that, which is going to be very nice. Right, we're going to remove all of those tanks. But another thing that's nice with the Juno is obviously we get RCS with hydrazine, which is what this engine fires. This will be aerosine and NTO, I think, or UDMH and NTO, which we do not have RCS configurations for that yet. Right, so we're going to remove all tanks, and we're going to go for, UDMH and ERFNA 3 even. And that gives us 3,133 meters per second of 4.2 tons. If we go for, like, that... yeah, no, to get the same amount of Delta V out of this AJ-10 mid, we are a lot heavier. Yeah. It's nowhere near as efficient. So I think I am going to have to use this. That will be much better. However, that is now 16 tons. Great. We need to... what is going on? Where's my decoupler? Oh, I got rid of it. We need that there. We need that there. And that to come here. And I still need to put RCS on this stage as well. So there's a... yeah, there we go. We'll do that. And we need to remove this. Hang on. Where am I? Remove all tanks, and we'll fill this up with hydrazine, helium, and all of that good stuff. AJ-10 has unlimited ignitions too. Yes, it does. That's the engine that I picked up. That is the AJ-10 mid. This is the Juno 4. This has only got 3 ignitions. Kalasa, do you prefer the more expensive RO tanks or the cheaper steel texture tanks? RO tank, they're not more expensive, are they? They're the same price. Oh my god, they are. Wait, what? These are cheaper. Since when? Hang on. Conventional 1.11. Conventionals, yeah. That's changed. They always used to be the same price. Oh, my voice is going. My voice is getting a little bit messed up at the moment. Right, okay, so... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do a lander. Not yet, anyway. We might be able to do a Mars lander, because Mars is a bit easier to get to. Right, so we'll bring this down to 1.5, actually. 3,250. Let's try and get this here. Yeah, I think the lander's just going to be too heavy. I could probably send... Oh, just thinking. Because we need a heat shield. And heat shields are friggin' heavy. Like... But if we're this close to... If we're orbiting Venus this low... You know what? I'm gonna try. I think what we'll do is we'll get an interstage ring in here. And this is where we'll build our lander. Because realistically, all I need for a Venus lander... It's not going to be much. It's not going to be much at all. We'll get that coming here. We'll get the height up a little bit. Go for, say, this. And the base size, I'm going to make that to be 1.5. Because I feel like that's what this is. 1.5, yeah. Okay, so let's build a Venus lander. We want to have, like, we'll make this as small as possible. I need a decoupler on this stage, actually. So we'll go for a ring decoupler there. Then we'll get this heat shield there. And then on top of this, we'll get a probe. And we might as well just go for, you know, like Venera, because it's what landed at Venus. We go for Venera. I know there's a Venera one. I think it's the end of this. Oops. There, like so. Lovely. Nice little Venus probe. We'll make this deep space. I should really build this first. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll do that, and then we'll make this. We'll move that away. So this is 0.265 tons. I probably want some solar panels confused. Thinking. Lots of thinking going on right now. There's a lot of thinking that I need to do if I want to make this work as a Venus lander. But yeah, I think we'll do that. We need this to have... Oh, actually, one thing I need to make sure is what is the heat tolerance of this. 1070. That should be fine. That should be all right. Because obviously things are going to get hot. They're going to get spicy at Venus. Canassa. It's because I always thought it was weird you preferring the more expensive aero tanks, because when I made your vessels and switched the aero tanks to steel, the prices were different. Wow, yeah, no, I didn't realise. Usually what I do was I use these for kind of like long cylindrical bits, and these for like differences in diameter, because you can't do that with these. Okay, right, so yeah, let's work this out. Configure experiments. What do we need that is going to be on the surface? Not orbital perturbation. We'll get an early TV camera so we can take some films of Venus. We probably won't be able to keep this on, but you know, we might as well give it a go. Is there anything else that I want to launch? And I think I'm not going to put any solar panels on this. I'll just let it die after a short period of time on the surface. But it'll be nice to gain a bit of science anyway. Mass spectrometer, 2 hours. We can get 2 hours of battery out of this. And we'll go for early TV camera, which is 20 minutes. And I feel like there's something else. Magnetometer is going to last 30 days. We don't want that. We're not going to last 30 days on the surface. So we got the early TV camera. So yeah, I guess actually it's just the thermometer and the barometer that goes in here. Barometer and a thermometer. And that's the 4 experiments that we'll get. We'll also get telemetry report too. And what we can do is change this. So this needs to be deep space. And we need a way of being able to push this into Venus's atmosphere. So I guess what we can do is probably make this be like how much does this weigh? Right, let's go tank UI. Let's go tank UI and get rid of some of this electric charge. How much does 1,000 give us? 1,000 gives us 4 hours and 55 minutes. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, but we can make it service module 2. 6 days. No, we do not need that much. I think we'll go tank UI. We'll go, yeah, if we go 1,500. And that will give us like 6 hours, 7 hours. That's fine. Do I have better avionics, actually? I might have better avionics. I really should be checking this. Configure. No, I don't. This is the best avionics that I've got. Okay, and we've got an antenna on here that will be able to talk to our relay probe, which will be great. We go for that. This is 0.147 tons. Okay, we can do that at the moment. And I guess maybe what I'll do is I will place these at 90 degrees on here, like so. And then this will be enough. This will be enough to push us into Venus's orbit and also keep us somewhat straight on our re-entry. These will probably burn off, but that's fine. I don't really care about that. And we will also get a parachute, because even though like Venus's atmosphere is super soupy and super thick and all of that, it's really quite horrible going through Venus. It would still be nice to have a parachute, because I feel like this will still crash into the surface a little bit too hard. And we'll just get one of those at the top. We'll just whack one of these on. I guess maybe, is there... Can we get one of these? Because it'd be really cool if we could get one of these and change the size of it. I don't think we can, though. Is this got... Yeah, oh, it does. But I can't change the size. I can't change the size. That's a shame. So we'll get rid of that. Yeah, we don't want that. That can go. I think parachute cone. Maybe we could go for one of those. I think these are really big, though. But we might be able to change that down a little bit. Let's get rid of these experiments. Okay, right. Yeah, no, we can go previous size. Whoa! Suddenly, that is massive. That is huge. We definitely do not want that size. We want the smallest size possible, though. I feel like that there will be fine. This is now 0.283 tons, but that will go down once we change this to... So wanted touchdown speed, 6 meters per second. Input craft mass, we'll go for 0.2 tons. And we want to be doing this at Venus. This is a main chute. We want to change the material to Kevlar, because otherwise the rest of it will burn off. And we'll apply the settings, and that is now a lot lighter. Yeah, that's great. That's what we want to see. Right, let's move this down ever so slightly into there, and it's basically we've made a boob. We've made a boob with a weird thing on the side. Like, yeah, this is going well. Right. Okay, so 0.2 tons. That's fine. I do want a bit of hydrazine and helium in here, though. And that's going to bring us over to 0.209. That should be enough. Hopefully, can we get this up? 0.26. We'll go for 0.25, and that'll be fine. And we've still got electric charge. We've still got hydrazine. There we go. That is our lander. That is literally our lander. We don't need any more than that. It's tiny, but it should do. Because basically what I'll do is I'll release this at our Venus Apovenon, or whatever it's going to be, and then we'll use the RCS thrusters to push us enough into the atmosphere that will slow down and hopefully land. Oh yeah, Canassa, after a long festival. What have I said? You good? No? How does the lander look like an egg? I mean, it is a little bit egg-shaped. It could probably look more eggy, but I feel like we definitely need to go for form over, or function over form at the moment. Right, so let's get that height down. I think the top will go for like there. And then we'll decouple this. We get that there. And this is basically everything that we're going to want. And I guess what I could do is make sure these avionics are shut down. So we will shut those down. We've got enough electric charge on there, hopefully. And we can always shut those down as and when required, and hopefully that should be okay. Right, so with this, we've got communications on both of those, so we can get rid of the antenna on here. If we come along to communication, we can get rid of that antenna. These two should be able to talk to each other. That will be able to talk to Venus from Earth. There's so much that you need to think about in these rockets now. So much. It's gone. We're a long ways off early days now. Right, okay, which engine's that? That's that engine. That's fine. We want that to then fire up. That can go up there. So yeah, no, we're now getting only 3,626 here, and this needs to be... I suppose we can make this bigger. But this absolutely needs to be about 4,000, because that is our ejection delta V. So we're going to go for like 5.4, like that. Oh dear. And then that's hydrazine. Yep, that's fine. Let me just check the Cat 1. Was it 14 tons? Yes, it was. It absolutely was. How are you doing, Kanasa? Hello, pre-cross cone. I'm doing all right. Just really thinking about how to design this Venus mission and actually get to Venus. I think we're going to have to make this smaller. We're going to have to go for quite a eccentric orbit. I feel like maybe we'll go for like that. 3452. And then we can go for that. So we're now 13.5. There we go. I feel like that's going to be where we're going to need to go. Oh, damn it. No, this is now too big. If we go for, say, there, like 1.35, that should hopefully be a decent amount. 4,040. If I come to my alarm info, we need 4,020 to get there. That's cutting it a bit fine, so we will make this a little bit bigger, like so. 4,079. That's really not an awful lot of leeway. And the capture... Oh, it's only 3,424. Oh my god, that's perfect. That will do. That will work. Unless we need to perform a deep space maneuver, which we absolutely will need to do. Because we're not going to get that close to Venus. I can almost guarantee it. But we'll also lose a bit of delta V when we up this. So that's going to stay there. This needs to change. I need to change this because this is now like 5 tons or 4 point... Yeah, we need to make this be capable of about there. There we go. 1,000 meters per second, and yeah, we've just lost a load of delta V because of that. Oh, that's annoying. Launching a banana to Venus. You be the judge of how Kanasa is doing. Yes. Chat inspired me to launch the banana. This will look cool. You reckon? We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and quite possibly bamboozled. Okay. Right. Okay, I feel like we really should put some payload fairings on here to actually connect these up. But I don't like doing that because these just add extra mass, which is never fun. Never, ever, ever fun. We want to change the size of this. Hollow interstage ring, and we also want to change the force percent of that. I think we'll make that like 2 and 2, and we'll make the force percent of this like 20. That'll be fine. We'll make the top smaller. We'll go like that, and then we'll bring this down to 0.01. That's fine. We'll make lots of that, and there we go. We've got ourselves a little Venus expeditionary probe with a banana on top. Because every Venus expeditionary probe needs a banana on top. Titan 4 to the moon. Is a little air brake possible? We could, but that, to be honest, that is fine. I'm actually, I thought, maybe, I don't know, 13.7 tons. Yeah, we can make this a little bit bigger. We can get that up to about there. Although, that being said now, this is now 4.2. Oh, we've already got 4.2. We'll go 4.25. 3,300. That's only, what, 20 meters per second short? 24 meters per second short. If we do a mid-course burn of about 150 meters per second, that's still going to be a relatively decent low orbit. I feel like that should be okay. This should work. This should work as long as I remember absolutely everything. So we've got hydrazine and all of that in there to, you know, sort ourselves out. Maybe we don't even need that much hydrazine. Which would... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the hydrazine in this stage. Do I want to do that? I think I do. Thank you, bye. Let's remove that. Bye-bye. And we'll just get rid of the helium. And then at least we've got, like, the hydrazine in this part of the banana. Okay, so... I never thought I would say that sentence in my life. At least we've got hydrazine in this section of the banana. Yes. It's been a weird one. It's definitely been a little bit of a strange one. My voice is going now as well. Yeah, but I want to get this all built. I want to get this built, and I want to also launch one final lunar probe. Been lurking on your channel for a while, finally subbed and happy to see a live stream. Hello, Macho Hyperspace. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope you enjoy the content. It's a little bit weird at times. My voice is definitely going, but I will stream for a little bit longer. Although it is almost midnight. But I do want to do one more lunar landing this stream, and then obviously we'll be launching this in the next live stream, which I think maybe I'll do on Sunday. I feel maybe Saturday. No, I'm at work on Saturday. I don't know. I'm not sure when the next live stream will be after this. Okay, so 4,095 meters per second in that stage. I think it was 4,020 we needed. So that's fine. However, we do need RCS on this. My voice is really going. I'm terribly sorry. So we'll put some of this RCS on here, and I think, yeah, we'll go like that. And I suppose this could be... I'm going to make that wider so it actually matches. And this, to be fair, I should make this 2.5 meter in diameter, because I think I've already... What have I tooled 3 meter balloon tanks? Yes, I have. We'll make it 3 meters, because this will cost us less money. And then we'll make it about here. So it's going to be nice and stubby, but it's going to be a lot cheaper. And obviously cheaper is always nice. So let's make it about 14 tons. 13.999999. That is bang on perfect. If we make this be a length of 2, and we'll make that come out all the way there. We'll make that a length of 2. I think that is the best that we can do. Tank UI, we probably want to do, we'll do 2,000 in this stage. Update that, and somehow we've managed to get more delta V out of that. I don't know how we've done that, but that's nice. It's very nice. 14 tons. Yep, that's cool. Although we probably, that's why we got more delta V, because it's heftier than it was before. Right, okay, 13.9 tons, cool. I have an RSS RP-1 install that I only have done some sounding rockets in. Can I install Principia, or do I need a clean install? You should be able to install Principia with that still. As long as you've not got anything in orbit, you should be able to put that on the save. Because obviously it's only once you start going orbital that adding Principia will start making things go a little bit fucky-wucky. Okay. Right, those look a little bit small. Although, to be fair, I'm going to put this in a ginormous payload fairing. So we want to bring the Captain 1. And we want to go for a big, chunky payload fairing here. And this is going to cost me an absolute fortune, I reckon. Payload adapter, procedural truss payload adapter. Because what was the diameter of this? diameter was 5 meters, so this needs to be 5 meters, and then this comes here, and yeah, we get a like that payload fairing is about the size of the bloody rocket. That's huge. That's insanely big. I think we will build 2 of these. Yeah, I'm fairly sure we will build 2 of these. Right, so that is controllable mass 75 tons. That should be good, I hope. So the controllable mass in here should be, right, so we want to grab that. 61 tons, yeah, that's absolutely fine. We want to bring this and we want to go down to there. Where's the avionics on this stage? On the bottom stage. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Avionics is 500 tons. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is fine, although, yeah, no, before doing that, I need to sort out this RCS. Okay, well, I guess this looks a bit ugly, but I don't really care for the looks at the moment. We're going to go for, I just want to get this built. We're going to go for a couple of these here. We'll make them into fillet cylinders, like so. Where's the fillet cylinder gone? Fillet cylinder. Can you feel it? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Right, we're going to make these quite small, like maybe that large. Yeah, that will probably be enough. We'll make that aluminium high pressure, and we will fill that up with hydrazine, because that's what this is going to have. Hydrazine. Okay. Right, let's put that back on, and then we should be able to fill this up with hydrazine, and there we go. And we still get 4,073. We can probably make these a little bit bigger. There we go, that'll be fine. 4,065. It's cutting it a bit fine. But I feel like that'll be okay. Yeah, there we go. You know, one thing I am going to do actually in order to make this look a little bit better, we're going to make these foil, and then we're going to change the top from PP Custom Ends to plain metal. And it's something a little bit. I can't be bothered colouring this in. I've spent far too long in the vehicle assembly build already. Canassa, frog eyes cylinders. Yes, I guess they are. Yeah, no, I can't be bothered colouring this in. What I might do at the beginning of the next stream, because I don't think we're going to launch this on this stream, is I will probably come in and recolour this, because yeah, I'm done with this. Right, there we go. We're going to put that on there like so. And I probably will check all of this over again in the next stream. And yeah, I feel like this could work. This might work. And we'll get a lovely egg shape. Conic egg. Although it doesn't really look that eggy at the moment, does it? And oh no, we want egg. What I want is we want to go for, I think we'll go for like the Staten stringer here. And that'll be something. That probably is going to get changed, but you know, it's something. It's really something. Actually, looks kind of alright, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Right, we are going to come to this and bring this way. I don't think there's anything I've forgotten. But I have a feeling that in the beginning of the next stream, I'm going to come through and I'm going to check everything again anyway. Oh, there's 7 there, and there should be 8, I think. 8, right? Oh no, I've messed this up. What have I done? What have I done? Right, let's get rid of you, and let's try you again. Right, so we want, yeah, we do want 8. We want 8 to go in there like so, and then let's just sort the staging out real quick, because that is obviously a very crucial thing to do. We want to fire up these. Oh god, no, come on, let's grab you. You go there, then you can go there, release the launch clamps. I can put you like up here for now. Then we want to not decouple that can go all the way up there. That can also go all the way up there, and then that can also go all the way up there, and then that will go a little bit higher. Then we want these 6 to fire when we decouple what stage? This. So that's fine, and then we can get rid of you. That's fine. Then after that, we want to decouple that, and we want to fire up this RL10. Yeah, I think that's good. And we'll also bring a new stage down here, and we'll do that there, and that's all good. Yeah, that is us good. We get 14,000 meters per second of delta V. 4,000. Oh god, that's going to be tight. Getting to orbit. I don't think that's going to make it. I don't know why the delta V on that has gone massively down. I really don't know why. You know what? Oops. I don't care anymore. I'm done. I'm done with designing this. We're going to save this. We're going to tool this up, and we're going to attempt to launch it. And the tooling isn't going to be that much. That's surprising. It's only going to cost us 40,000. That could have been a lot worse. And we will build 2 of these. I think we should have enough time to build 2 of these before we get to our Venus transfer window. Because if one of them goes wrong, then that would be terrible. So we're going to build 1. And we're going to build 2. And we've only got 200,000 funds left. Oh god, we're running out of money. Getting into orbit is tight. Tight. It is. I think that's like 8,700. I think something went wrong with the delta V readouts there. And it might be me misstaging that. Look, this is still bugged. Yeah. It might be me misstaging that, but I don't know. Right, so we're doing that. So in 17 days, we're going to have that. And I think we want to build one of these first. We want to get that built up as soon as possible, because that's going to be way more important. And yeah, we'll save tubes 5 for a bit of a later date. Yeah. Do we have any upgrade points? No, we don't. Okay, cool. Let's time warp ahead. 17 days, and we're going to attempt to land on the moon. Hopefully, this time, the mission goes a little bit better than the last one, where we only were able to orbit the moon due to failure of the RL-10 engine, which performed our translunar injection. Yeah, no, that wasn't very good. My voice, gone. It has already gone. It was gone a long time ago. It just died and just disappeared. Okay, cool. There we go. Let's launch. So getting into orbit, 8.7k is not enough. No, I know 8.7k is not enough. You need probably around 9,000, 9,100. I think you can do it on 8,700, but only certain rockets could, and not the Katten one that we've got. I think there was some weird readout with MechJeb there going a bit wrong, because I'm fairly sure when I designed that rocket, it was capable of lifting just over 14 tons to low Earth orbit. And because this thing weighs just under 14 tons, we should be able to get it to orbit just fine. But yeah, no, even the transvenous injection stage on that was reading now was like 3,200, whereas before it was 4,040 something. So I honestly don't know what was going on there. Things were getting a little bit messy with MechJeb's Delta B readouts, which we don't like, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to hope when we get to launch it that it's all good. Right, so we are going to be launching yet another one of these. This entire stream has just been focused on this launch vehicle. It is going to be my launch vehicle that I use a lot though now. What we want to do is we want to come into here, open up our terminal, switch to 0 full stop, and we want to run land.cost. Okay, 156. We want to go ascent guidance. Come in here, go 156. We'll just do that. 156. Yeah. Launch to land in 14 hours and 26 minutes. Everything else here has worked all well, so we're just going to hit engage autopilot. And I don't know, maybe we'll get some pathing shots of this. I probably should do some pathing shots. So we're gonna, ooh, we get a sunset launch. Lovely. So I'm gonna do a new key, and we'll do this, and then we'll hit end, and then we'll hit end. Hang on, what did that just do? We'll do a new key. Yeah, we'll do that as like 5. Oh dear. Oh dear. I kind of wanted to get this done before the rocket fired, but oh well. Right, we want to maintain speed. Is that really? Yeah. Okay. New key. No, no, I don't want to do that. I want to end, and then I want to like come here and we'll maintain speed, and we'll go path time scale like that. So thereabouts, and we'll just get a shot of us spinning around the rocket very slowly. I've been doing a lot more of these kind of shots for Coming Home Redux. It's gonna be, because I do like doing cinematics. Obviously what I've just done here was very, very, very quick. I would usually spend a lot longer doing a path, but I thought that, yeah, it's not always necessary for this. Was that an engine failure? I have a feeling that might have been one of the engines dying. So Kanasa, can you one day make a MechJeb Ascent Guidance PVG tutorial for RP-1? I mean, a lot of the time, I don't really know. It is very dependent on your launch vehicle. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we going this way? I don't understand why that did that. It's all dependent on kind of like the vehicle that you design. And if I'm going to be really honest, a lot of the time when I do MechJeb PVG, it's just trial and error. Keep testing a design until you've got kind of like a system that works. There's not really that many things that you change. Like, I do not bother with any of this really. The only thing that I worry about when I do PVG is this. So I kind of just put in what I want my orbit to be there. My orbital inclination, that's all we need to do there. And then depending on the thrust to weight ratio, so if it's got a low thrust to weight ratio, I will move that higher and I will move that lower. And if it's got a high thrust to weight ratio, that will come down, and that will go up. And that's basically all I do. That's it. That is it. Right, I think we'll get some more of these. We'll get some more beauty shots whilst we're going up, because it'll be nice. So I want to get locked camera, and I want to do a shot like this. If we go here, we go new key, and we move speed, we move this way, and then we'll get a shot of this, you know, just flying past. New key, we'll make that like 2. Apply. And there's a reason for that, because I just want to maintain the speed as we go past. So if we go new key, maintain speed, apply, new key, and then we'll come here, maintain speed, apply, path time scale 0.55. I think I'll turn that down a little bit, and we'll go for something like this. Actually, how long have we got left to burn on this stage? 22 seconds. So I think when that gets to 10, I'll start the camera tools camera, and we might get a cool shot of the decoupling. 11, 10, there we go, let's do this. Let's see what it looks like. Cut face, all engines nominal, all engines are nominal. This is taking longer to get to than I was expecting, but there we go, we get a lovely shot of this. Doesn't sound good. I don't think all of those RL-10s are fired. I think at least one of them has failed. The one closest to us right now doesn't look like it. I can't tell. No? Oh no, they are. All were successful. Nice. Very nice. Awesome. I think time delay comms is toggleable settle, if I remember correctly. Time delay is based on distance. It does not, I don't think. I know Real Antenna has models that, but I don't think RP-1 does. I'm fairly sure it doesn't, but I might be wrong. There might be new settings for that I don't know about. Excuse me, my voice is really going. Really going. Obviously coming back home after working today and streaming for 3 hours whilst talking non-stop the entire time has killed my voice. Right, okay, so I think what we'll do is we will just fast time warp this. We'll go for 3 times, try and get this mission done. Try and get a successful lunar landing. I'm sure we can. We can. The final one, 3rd time's the charm. It will happen. I mean, we did do a successful lunar landing at the beginning of the stream already, to be fair. It was just a bit janky in the fact that we crashed rather than landed, but we still... Oh, god damn it, did I pick up the contract? Oh, no, I had the contract already. Oh, that scared me a little bit then. That really scared me. Right, okay, so yeah, it's just a nice long wait until we get into orbit. 250 seconds left of burn time. I suppose, what could I do? Any other nice camera tools kind of things on this? Maybe not. I'm gonna get rid of these. One thing that I really like doing, yeah, is kind of like doing something like this. If we go new key here, and we'll hit apply, hit end, and then we go like this, new key, and we'll make that like 3. Okay, cool. Then we'll go cancel that one, and then we'll hit end, turn around again, and just get like a shot of going around the spacecraft, but like having it a little bit more interesting than how the stock camera does. So if we, oh no, I want to maintain speed there, please. And what I want to do is do a little bit of a zoom as we come to this section, and we'll do this, maintain speed, and I think actually we can kind of like move a little bit closer, like so. Maintain speed, apply, and just have something that looks quite pretty as we go around. And we could even like come round like in this direction. So new key. I think we'll bring that a bit closer, like that. Maintain speed, and yeah, this is just how to do pathing in camera tools. And hopefully it'll look all right. I think we'll come closer into here too. Maintain speed. We'll get a lovely shot of the cat as we get closer and closer. Maintain speed, apply, and we'll come back to the cat. And I've got no idea how this is going to look, but you know, it might look alright. Who knows? That's the joy of pathing tool. You don't know what it's going to look like until it's all done. And we'll finish it off with a little zoom down to the engines. You know, like this. Do zoom in to new key, maintain speed, apply. No, I think actually we'll go new key. We'll do that. That's fine. And we'll put path time scale to be about 0.4. I feel like that should be. This is all going to be sped up in post, so obviously it's like thinking about my 4 times time warp increase. And there we go. Anyway, we'll hit camera tools and we'll just watch as we fly by. Meow. Meow indeed. Yes, it is the mighty Cat and 1, of course. I'm fairly sure when I designed it on the last live stream, I accidentally called it the Cat and 5 several times, because I'm obviously an idiot. And I think the Saturn V is obviously the more iconic rocket than the Saturn 1, although the Saturn 1 is a bloody cool rocket. But even if you ask people that don't know anything about space, they'll very likely know about the Saturn V. Like everyone knows about the Saturn V. It's the rocket that launched people to the moon. There we go. We're going to do a little bit of a zoom by here. I don't really want to physical time warp through doing this, because if I physical time warp through this, it'll make the endings look a bit wacky. Wait, hang on, are we done? What? This does not look like a smooth camera. Are we in orbit? We are. Oops, I left that a little bit too late. Also, why is my camera tools just being weird? Like, I never had that last frame in the... I don't know. I need to fix that. Well, anyway, we're in orbit. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. So now that we're in orbit, it's time to plot our route over to the moon. But first, what we are going to do is decouple this. So, yeah, we want to do this. And this time... Yes, we have RCS control. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, okay. Anyway, we're going to make our way over to the moon. Let's do this. Because I want to get to the moon. And I want to land on the moon. And my voice is sounding quite scary now. Right, so, yeah, let's add a maneuver. We'll make the flight plan be 6 days long. 3,150 meters per second of delta V, like so. And I think we want to come a bit further this way. Go about, that looks like we are somewhat intersecting the moon. Let's change to moon-centered inertial and see how close to the moon we are going to be. 29 million meters there, that's quite far away. So once again, we're probably, oh look, yeah, there we go. We've got our 2 probes there still. They're still surviving, which is glorious. That's always nice. We'll come nice and close to the moon. We should be able to actually get this on the far side of the moon, which is great. Right, okay, we're coming in at a bit of a weird angle there. Let's do this, let's do this. We need that a bit closer. I suppose we could probably go about there, have it very equatorial. I don't want to come in like incredibly equatorial, because then that way it limits the amount of landing zones that we have, which is not great. But we'll come in about here. I reckon that should be fine. Absolutely fine. 100. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll do this as well, and bring that up a little bit more, and bring that up a little bit more, and come in more inclined, which would be nice. Then we get a multitude of choices of where to land. I think we'll go like that. Come on, just no. Oh god, I'm screwing this up. Stop it. I want it to be about 60,000. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Absolutely fine. So in 7 minutes and 21 seconds, we are going to be performing that. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just point our craft to the node and get ready to fire this up. So yeah, like NASA said, it's real antenna mod with RO is what you need. Yeah, remote tech hasn't been supported with RO for a really long time. Real antenna has been the go-to mod for probably about 3 years now, I reckon. Yeah, a hardcore mode with signal delay it's very nice. It's a very nice idea, but in practice, it just gets really annoying. I've played RO with remote tech back when it was the more used one, and yeah, it just gets annoying. There are things where you think like, well, I would have pre-programmed, and there is a way of pre-programming controls with remote tech, but it's not the best of ways. Signal delay, yeah. Like Opa said, it's a nice idea, but in practicality, it's just infuriating. It's more annoying than anything, really. And I know you can do things like program KOS scripts and all of that, and I think that's probably the best way to go about doing that. to actually dealing with signal delay, but the way that it does it with remote tech, it's not brilliant. It's really not brilliant. I remember having like missions out at Jupiter, and it was like trying to time a Jovian moon flyby with your science experiments all running before like Kerbalism was a thing as well, was just not fun. It really wasn't fun. I think if well, there's a YouTuber, Cosmonaut Crash, who plays with remote tech. I think he still uses remote tech on his RP-0 save. And yeah, no, it's just watching him trying to like perfectly time all of his science experiments running, because it's on a RP-1 or RP-0 before Kerbalism was even used and all of that. So it's just painful watching that happen. But I'd highly recommend going and checking out Cosmonaut Crash. He's a great YouTuber, like the grandfather of RO YouTubers. His channel's been going on for quite a while. And he's got like a 600 episode series of RP-0, and he creates some absolutely fantastic stuff. Right, so we're going to get MacJeb to do this maneuver. We're going to execute the next Principia node in 4 minutes. We'll time warp ahead and get ourselves to the moon. Hopefully, 2 minutes, 1. Oh, we'll wait here. Yeah, now we'll get ready. Get ready to go to moon. What's happening? We are going to the moon. Hopefully. Maybe. It would be nice to go to the moon today. I mean, we've already been to the moon twice today. We have visited there several times. It would just be nice to land something somewhat successfully, because we've landed one thing and it really didn't go very well. 2, 1, and we have a successful ignition on that RL-10, which is always very, very nice. Hopefully this time, though, we do not have any performance issues with that engine, because that killed our dream of landing on the moon in the last mission, which was, yeah, less than ideal. Less than ideal. But we are going to do it. I have faith in this one. And hopefully this time as well, I don't balk the landing and go smashing into the surface of the moon at something like 100 meters per second, like I did at the beginning of the live stream, which is yes, never good when that happens. Never ever ever good when that happens. We are going to time warp this. Time warp 3 times physical warp. Banana egg. We will be launching the banana egg. I tried to make it like obviously I made the banana on that, but I'm not sure how I would have really done an egg into the same design and kept it at a decent kind of mass, because yeah, a lot of this like early game interplanetary probes, it's all about trying to conserve mass as much as possible, and then going and whacking 3 extra fuel tanks on the top of that probe that I didn't need probably didn't help in the slightest. But I mean, I had to send the banana to Venus. We needed to send the banana probe to Venus because, I mean, that's just what chat demanded, and we had to. You know, it'll be something that comes up in the video, I'm sure, which will be quite funny. I'm not looking forward to scripting that video. I've been scripting my RSS stock parts video the past few days, and I've got 2,500 words written out for that video already, and I've been trying to record the voiceover as I've been going along, and it's only about 11 minutes worth of content at the moment. So that's like 200 words a minute, I think I'm reading. And that's just insane. It's like I'm writing a full essay. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. But there are some bits in that video so far that I thought are very funny. And it's meant to be a funny video. RSS, stock parts. RSS with stock parts only. Coming soon, hopefully. I did want to get it out this weekend, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. Right, did we? We did get to the moon. We absolutely did. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. I think what we will do now, though, is as we are going on a lunar impact, we can get rid of Principia. We don't need to see that anymore. We can decouple this stage, and we can do this. And try and make sure that we're not impacting the moon. I think if we maybe kill Rot... Oh, hello. Why did we just get a massive nudge? That's not good. Why did we just get a massive nudge? I don't know. I don't care. This will be fine. We're coming in at less of an inclination than I'd have liked, but really, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get that to be there. There we go. Predicted moon periaps, 60,000 or thereabouts. That'll be fine. Now what we want to do is, as we always do, we want to make reference to be the sun, and we want to point down, and we want to execute. And I think what I will also do is, oh, hello, our big stage there is moving dangerously close to us at high speeds. Oh, don't bump into that, please. Please, please, please don't bump into that. I would rather that not happen. We want to activate the avionics on here. Can we, like, you know, move out of the way? Yeah, we've now just knocked into that, which is not great. We want to probably do this. We want to make sure that we're not crashing into the moon. 3,000 meters is not great. All right, okay. We're still pointing at the sun yet? We are pointing at the sun. Lovely. Right, so if we go... this way, spin, and hopefully that should be enough to get us enough electric charge on the way over to the moon. Obviously, we're not going to be getting any electric charge at the moment because the sun is behind the Earth, but this should hopefully point us continually at the sun as we leave. There we go. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And we are going to come in at about 60,000 meters. And I feel like... oh, where has that landed? I don't know where that counts as a landing. I don't know if that's the Oceanus Procellarum. I probably should check that out, but you know what? It's fine. We'll probably land in the Oceanus. I don't think it is, but we can have a look. I really should go back and check the last live stream to see where we landed. Oh, that would have been smart, but I am not a smart man. I am definitely not smart at doing this. Right, so we're going to make our flight plan. That is going to be in 3 days, 13 hours. So we want to maybe make this like a plan 4 days, 3 days, 13 hours. Let's get that in. 3 days, 13, not 130. And we'll see where that is. Yeah, we need to move that a little bit closer. So if we move that to about there, then we go minus 850, which is about roughly how much we'll need. And that will be 146. Let's move this a little bit closer so that we can... oh, we need a little bit more than minus 850. Go about there. There we go. That's a perfectly circular orbit, or thereabouts. that'll be good for the moon. That'll be good for the moon. So in 3 days and 12 hours, we are going to be performing that. So let's time warp ahead. Let's get rid of our Principia windows and all of the rubbish that we've got going on at the moment. We don't need that. We don't need that. I can move those all up here and leave those there for now. And yeah, we'll just wait until we get to the moon. Bye-bye, Earth. Here we go. So, Ganesa, you can check landed probe locations through Kerbalism. Open the menu, switch the probe, hover over an experiment. Oh, yeah. That being said, it's it's running out of power. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be able to. Oh, hello. Come on. Give us it. I need to see. Oh, damn it. Right. So, precious. Oh, come on, please. Just tell me. I need to see what this is. Right. Okay. Oh God. Are you for real? Oh God. Only 18 hours until our burn. Right, come on. Tell me. Lowlands. Right, we've landed in the lowlands. So I can go for a Oceanus Procellarum landing, although that is now in the dark. Typical. Friggin' typical. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant stuff. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, there's the moon. Hello, moon. Hello, moon. When you are the moon, Matibos. Right. 1 hour. Very pretty as we fly by. And yeah, we'll wait until that gets to about 4 minutes. 3. I think, yeah, we'll leave it this time warp for now. The moon, the lunar surface. I think when we get to 1 minute, I will flip to the node and we will begin our maneuver preparation operations. I don't know. I'm running out of words. It is like half midnight for me now. It's getting quite a bit late. I've been up since like 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh no, I was up earlier than that. I've been up since like 7. So I'm quite tired. Why is my phone going off? I don't really care. Come on, let's get this all flipped around. What's a nudge between friends at 10k meters per second? Exactly. Nothing, no hard feelings between those two separate little probes. Right, okay, so let's execute next Principia mode, and we'll ullage this, make sure that we are ullaged. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's get rid of this. And the engine successfully ignited. It's always nice when that happens because it's not guaranteed. A lot of the time it might fail. But no, we are good, and we should be able to capture into a nice low lunar orbit now. And then obviously once we do that, we'll detach, or we'll point to the sun, we'll decouple the kind of sub-satellite that we've got going on the top, and then we will begin our landing, our preparations for our landing. And I think, yeah, we'll try and land in the... Maybe we'll try and land in the Oceanus Procularum, although it is going to be dark, which is a bit of a shame. We could do a far side lunar landing, because we will have communications, hopefully, with those 2 satellites that we've got still in lunar orbit. I feel like, yeah, we could hopefully do a far side lunar landing, which would be really cool. It would be nice to get to the far side. There is a contract for it that pays a lot more, but we've only got a regular lunar landing contract at the moment. I did want to get building Mars stuff on this stream, but I feel like Mars stuff will definitely... We'll probably design or go through colouring the Venus lander in the next stream, and also working on Mars lander stuff whilst sending probes to the far side of the moon, and maybe even looking at seeing how far away from Gemini we are. Because I think we should be fairly close to Gemini. There we go. There's the Earth over there. Let's have a look. Let's go advanced. We'll go sun down. Flip this round. And get ready to deploy the sub-satellite. We want to get rid of tubes. We want to be tubes 4. Did we really need this many? Yes, we absolutely did. Yes, we did. We really, really did. What's the unmet requirement on that? Oh, we're too low. What is our inclination? If we go for orbit info, we are at 30 degrees. That's not a stable frozen orbit, so I'm fairly sure this sub-satellite will die, which is a little bit sad, but we'll do a little bit of a spin like so. We'll turn this round, and with that spin... Oh god, that's a bad stage. That's a bad... I guess what we can do is we can just do this. Bye-bye, sub-satellite. And I mean, obviously, that looks like we're launching it straight into the moon. But, yeah, because of how orbits work, that's not really what's happening. Okay, so where do we want to land? I guess we don't want to land in the lowlands. Absolutely not. Where are our 2 additional satellites? They're the completely wrong side of the moon at the moment. So we won't have those. Yeah, we need to wait a little bit. How much electric charge will we have? Hopefully enough. We might be able to wait around the moon a little while. Let's have a look. Do we get perpetual when we go here? Yes, we do. Where are they going? They're so far away that... see, that's annoying. I think... am I going to have enough electric charge to keep this and land it somewhere that I've not landed? I don't know. I don't want to land in the lowlands. That'd be very bad. And we've also got to bear in mind that we are in a low lunar orbit at the moment, and that could make things very unstable. Right. I don't like this. Why have we come when it's like a friggin' no moon? No moon. I suppose maybe we could try burning now, because we are over the Midlands. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll see if we can land here. We do get a bounce connection from those two satellites, which is rather nice. This looks like very Midlands and Highlands, and I don't think we've been to the Midlands yet, so this is definitely where we want to come down. Is this series ever going to be made into a video voiceover series like Coming Home Redux? Yes, it will be. I am planning on making this a 5-episode series that is going to be quite jokey. There's going to be lots of jokes in it. It'll be more of a meme series than anything else. That was always the plan for this. Right, okay, and that I wanted to finish the live stream series before actually editing and recording any of that. But yeah, no, that should be quite fun to do, hopefully. Right, okay, let's fire. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And let's bring that up and see where we're going to be landing. I basically want to try and slow ourselves down as much as possible now. I don't really want to land in the Aitken Basin. I want to land in the... oh, we could even land in the Highlands here. Highlands wouldn't be too bad either. Basically, anywhere that's not the lowlands would be really nice. Hopefully, we still get connection with those probes by the time we come down. Aitken Basins, come on, let's land here. Like, look at this. This is perfect lunar landing opportunity. There's like all of this flat ground, and then there's that rather large mountainous section over there, which I would rather not go into. I feel like that crater there is looking a little bit worrisome. Right, come on, 700. I'm going to stop this at 400 meters per second again. Maybe, yeah, 400 meters per second should be good. 500. We are in the lowlands now. Oh, god damn it, no. Why have we turned to the lowlands? Why? All right, I'm going to kill that there. 416 meters per second. That's fine. Come on, change from lowlands, please. I do not want to land in the lowlands, anywhere but the lowlands. And we want to make sure that we start... there we go, we're in the Midlands again. Okay, let's go to landing info, because I do need to bring this up. We've got 1 minute and 37 seconds until we should be starting our suicide burn. And I need to start this at a good time this time, because obviously last time I ballsed up surface velocity. This has been activated, right, we've got 15 seconds until our suicide burn countdown. I think I'm gonna go at like 2 seconds this time. Or 3, 2, there we go. So yeah, look, the suicide burn countdown kind of goes up a little bit. But that is still cutting it very fine. I still don't like this. This is still very scary. This is a really cool place to land. Right, we're going to kill rot there, and we'll come down at this, and we'll start this. We'll fire this up. Turn the RCS on. Surface velocity. Let's slow our landing. And this one should be a successful landing. I'm fairly sure this will work. Have you landed a single lander yet? I have. Well, we landed one as the very first attempt. I have landed on the moon once properly, but we've landed one in this live stream. But it didn't go very successfully. And there we go. We just absolutely blew that one to pieces. Right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's fire you up. And yeah, we're going to come down nice and slowly, hopefully. Oh, this does not look very fast, though. The thrust to weight ratio on this is abysmal, but we'll be able to do this. We'll be able to get down just fine. I think what we'll also do is just point up now, and now it comes the time where we just keep repeatedly firing up the engines until we have successfully touched down on the surface. Oh, what the hell was that? Something else exploded. I'm not sure what that was. Probably should be worried, but I'm sure it's fine. Maybe. Right. Here we go. And successful touchdown on the surface of the moon in the Midlands, somewhere we've not yet been, so we can run all of our scientific experiments. We still get connection with the Earth despite landing on the far side of the moon, because we have this little satellite in orbit. There's 3 probes there apparently. But yeah, no, we'll get connection for a little bit, and hopefully we should complete the lunar landing uncrewed. Yeah. So what we'll do is we will time warp until most of these experiments are done. Head back to the Space Center. I think we'll wait until mass spectrometry is done, and then we'll head back to the Space Center, and then we can leave the magnetic scan be done in the background. Lovely stuff. Cool, let's go back. Touchdown! Success! Indeed, we did have a successful lunar landing. The 3rd attempt at going to the moon today. 2 landers did work. One of them crashed a little bit too hard. That one was absolutely perfect though. Couldn't have asked for a better lunar landing. Nothing failed on that at all. Didn't have any engine failures, unlike the last flight, which had 4. That was just a cursed flight. That was a really all-round, rather bad time for the Katten 1. But with that, we should get quite a bit of science, hopefully. And I think we will put our science points, our upgrade points, straight into research and development. Yeah, there we go. We've got 4 available. R&D, we'll put those in there. We got 141 science, which is amazing. We'll come into R&D. And I think what we will do is we will get... Oh my god, I can get lunar orbiter capsules. That's like... I'm getting close to Apollo. We're going to go for lunar-rated heat shields, because they are going to be very important, and that gives us 80 remaining. And I think we'll go for 1964 orbital rocketry for the advanced AJ-10s. Yeah, I feel like, and then we'll obviously get more science when we land on the moon again, which we will undoubtedly do. We'll be getting more science trickling in from other sources as well, and everything will be looking good. But anyway, that'll be it for this stream. I have been streaming for almost 4 hours. It is now 38 minutes past midnight my time, and my neighbours probably hate me enough already, so there we go. How close am I to lunar landings? We're probably still quite a ways off that yet. Unless I did some sort of caveman Gemini lunar landing. I'm not sure how we'll go about doing that, but it will probably like another 12, like probably about another 24, 30 hours, I reckon, from a lunar landing. Quite a way, quite a way. Thank you everyone for coming along to the stream. Thank you for the donations. As always, they are greatly appreciated. If you haven't liked the stream, give it a like, because, you know, YouTube algorithms and all of that helps me out and helps me make content. So thank you everyone. Thank you for everyone that's been in the chat. And yeah, my voice is going, so I think I'm going to have a nice lemsip or something, because I've been talking for way too long. But anyway, until next stream, I've been KNASA, and I will see you later.